Okay, I can't take it anymore. We're not waiting any fucking longer. Goddamn, hold on, wait, I should check my notice. Okay, cool. Right. I've done checking my notice. Let me just gonna make this full screen here. Oh, is my fucking... Oh my god, I forgot to grab my VNG tuber. I'm a little idiot. Oh my god, I never went and got my VNG tuber. Hi guys, everything's normal, everything's fine, I'm fine, it's fine. Where is he? There he is. I'm not even on the right scene. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned reactive on, that's right. I'll see how everyone, yeah, you know what, we can keep that, Where is, hello? Window capture? Window capture please? Window capture please work? Thank you. Right. Hello. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi. It's once again been 2 more weeks because this show is cursed to have a session only every other week. I've brought this up in several conversations with my friends. Every fucking time something happens the next Thursday that's going to fuck up a death save session. And you want to know what else? I already know what's going to fuck up next day's Thursday session. Because I have a what?
We're friends?
Yes, God, I D&D played it. But no, like, I already know because I have a trip that literally starts that next Thursday that I'm going on. So, anyways, I think it's really funny that we're cursed. I'm not gonna be gone that long.
Literally every single day.
Okay. From where we last left off. Okay, how do I not select it? I don't want to.
Set that as
You
the
gotta lock
You're
it.
clicking on the
Oh,
background
right, yeah.
object.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Hold on. From where we last left off, how do I lock it? Pop and lock.
Right click.
I am. There's no lock.
Oh.
I can't lock it for some reason. Okay, select. Whatever. Yo, we'll work with this. From where we last left off, the group of you had just solved a murder mystery as posed by the avatar of El, whom you had encountered when entering El's temple. Last session really ended with everybody. You had all solved the mystery that it was the dwarf who had gotten the Lord killed by sending wolves after his ass, who jumped through his window and ate him. And afterwards, you know, that the dwarf, according to the avatar of El, was sent to hell. Haha, that rhymes. And a door was opened just in front of you to a room right before you. The avatar of El also told you that this door, the one he didn't open, led to a trap room, which if you had gotten it wrong, you would have gone into the trap room and probably died, or what he thought. But since you got the answer correct, this door is opened, and now you're free to enter the next room. If you want to do any... Did I miss anything?
I'm assuming that by this point my enhance ability for stealth has worn off because it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, it's worn off at this point. You casted that back when you were raiding the house, right?
Oh, you're right. That's right.
Yeah. So I'd say by now it is likely worn off.
Oh, it would have worn off on the walk back.
I literally said that, yeah, because it was an hour from the house to this temple. So yeah, I would have. It messed things up.
Because I was looking at my expended spells and I remembered that I did the Cat's Grace. All right, cool beans.
No worries. But yeah, from where you left off, the door was open and the next room was free to you all to enter. Callahan, who had been sitting off to the back, kind of gets up and silently joins all of you. You know, he's a little wary, all things considered. He didn't exactly take the avatar of a god coming down and giving you a murder mystery to solve very well. You could tell he's a little stressed, not as in like he's scared, just as in like, what the fuck is happening, you know?
Yeah.
But
he's a little concerned.
He's a little concerned, just a little. The next door lays in front of you. I only have to ask, who's going in first? Or if you're going in at all.
I will take the lead.
All right. In you go.
Cody's right behind you.
Callahan will go
Well, I'm
last.
not really gonna try and be
Where are
stealthy
you?
or anything.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Frieza?
we had a very loud stone door slide open noise, probably.
Also, like, this is a temple of a god who's actually shown himself to us. He knows we're here. There's
Yeah,
no
Mhm.
point in being stealthy.
Yeah. Right. So first it's gonna be Sears. Howdy. Okay. As you all enter, huh?
God.
God? No, not God. Just the avatar of a god. As you all
What the
enter,
fuck?
Are you okay?
Am I going insane?
Panda?
Fucking Minecraft!
what?
I was hearing like very nice fantasy music, like oh.
That's from
And I'm
the
like,
bot.
There's
weird.
also the
No,
bot
it's
is
not.
playing music.
I muted the bot. Nothing like it was still playing. It was like louder than everything. I muted the bot. Still was playing. I checked Owlbear, closed it. Still was playing. I looked up a fucking instance of Minecraft, and it was the custom fucking music.
Oh
So
my
insane.
god. Incredible.
I love Minecraft, dude.
Incredible.
Minecraft is
I thought it would be like getting raptured.
Frieza, could you shrink your text a little
the-
bit, by the way? Just like a
It's
little.
the end of the world.
It is the end.
Frieza?
Yeah, Frieza's text is like
No.
massive and covers the. Okay. As you all enter,
Okay.
as you all enter this next room, it doesn't have the same haze that the previous room had, where the previous room was clearly under the Avatar of L's control, with this yellowish haze that covered the walls and the white floor on the ground. This room seems to be similar to, well, the damp, stony dungeon that you saw coming in, you know, before the Avatar of L used his powers and warped the room. It
Yeah.
looks normal until, as you all step in, the door, give me a second, shuts behind you. And you find, as it shuts behind you, almost as if in an instant, you find yourselves, give me a second.
I was just about to move myself. Don't worry.
What?
I was about to move myself. Don't worry.
Okay. You find yourselves. Shut up, political
$10.
figure. Shut up,
You
political
find
figure.
$10.
$5 whole dollar. No. You find yourselves in the middle of an ocean. As
Oh.
if though you had walked into this room for but a moment, you find yourselves in the middle of this vast ocean. There's 5 of you, if you wouldn't mind bringing your little guys over here just for a point of reference. The 5 of you
Over where?
are
Oh.
all on different we're gonna just get all of you here. I'm gonna move all of you for this one. The 5 of you are all in a sort of star formation in this ocean. You're all on these shoddy wooden rowboats. Here, I'll like make a little
We're in an ocean.
give me a second here. I understand your enthusiasm.
Save me, Atul. Atul, save me.
You're all on these different these small wooden rowboats, and immediately you can see right in front of you, all of you have these coils of rope within your this is not good ocean music. Hold on.
I
Let
looked
me-
directly at Brass.
let me get
Callahan.
some let me get
Still
some
Over him fucking up my rope.
hold
I
on.
look at him.
Hold on. Give me. You're looking. Priza, you look right at Callahan. He is freaking out now. Where he was like stressed before, he has just stepped into a room and then into essentially a new reality of being on this boat with this rope in front of him. All of you have these different coils of ropes in front of you as you're on the water, and you see in the middle of the water this kind of darkened pool of water, which as you all get acclimated to your surroundings of excuse me
Real.
of being in the water, you see the water that's darker in the middle. Hold on, I'll kind of put this. That is not a circle. Hold up. This is kind of the darkened circle that you see. You see as it bubbles, the Avatar of L in this glowing form rises up from the water. He has his arms kind of outspread, and you see like he has the little dagger on his side. His hair, for some reason, gets wet. I don't remember how I described him. And you see as he rises up out of the water with his hands spread, He claps his hands together, putting them together. So, how we all like this one? Are we having fun? We having fun in this one?
What?
Yes, water tends to do that.
The water's wet.
The water is wet.
Is it?
Yes. And if you don't mind, I'd like to... He looks right at you, Adel. If you don't mind, Fish Boy, I'd like to explain what's happening here. So don't go diving right on in. I know this is your kind of territory. Point being, this puzzle is it's a little different, I think you can tell, no? I mean, you look all around you. I mean, in all of your boats, you've got rope, right? You all see that? Yeah? He, like, motions to all of you, like, turning around the room. Callahan is in a fetal position, clutching his knees, just, like, rocking back and forth. He's freaking out a little bit, but he looks at the
a little bit.
You all see the rope, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. All I want you to do is hold hands.
I saw a
That's
mage
it.
hand looking at him.
With your physical hands, thank you. As long as all of you are physically touching, I'll let you out of here. That's all you gotta do here. You just gotta touch each other. Only problem is that, I don't know how to put this. Someone's hungry? And if 3 boats touch, it's kind of like a dinner bell. You know, you're going ring, ring. It's kind of a whole thing with that. You'll get eaten. Your
If
boat
3
is your...
boats touch.
Yes, if 3 boats touch, you'll get eaten and die. These boats are also magical. No more than 2 people can be in a boat at a time. We clear on that? And yes, jumping in the water will also ring the dinner bell. You know, splashing's kind of loud, being in the water's smelly. He's looking right at you as he says this, Adel. I know you're very tempted, but this ocean is not one to be trifled with, just as any ocean is not to be trifled with. Right. We all clear on this?
Yes.
Crystal.
He's
Probably.
waiting. Huh?
Probably.
Right. He puts his hands together once again. Have fun. I'm gonna go take a little swim. You see as he puts his arms out once again and just kind of... It looks as if he's going in complete reverse. And you see as the water bubbles, you can see almost as he sinks down, something swim by. You can all unmistakably see it under the water. This huge, like, almost like... It looks like a cylinder with a triangular top on it and several things following behind it. You can see, especially some of you can see, this glowing yellow eye that peers up through the water for a moment before floating away as this creature swims off. And all of you are left with your rope, all together, and you're left with the rope, yourselves, and your goal. You'll have to touch each other.
How big are these rowboats?
So each rowboat is about 15 feet long.
Beautiful.
You all are about, so I don't know if I put it well in the diagram, but you all are about 20 feet away from each other in this star shape that you got here. Well, it's more like a pentagon. Yeah, ignore the 45 feet part. You're about 20 feet from each other.
Even better.
However, if you all check the amount of rope you have, all of you, at least the 4 of you who check it, only have about 10 feet of rope.
Okay, easy.
How heavy is the boat?
I don't know if you could discern that just by being in it.
Would it be less than 10 pounds?
No.
Okay.
All right.
In what
Guys,
world is a
yeah.
boat less
Guys.
than 10 pounds?
I've got this.
Oh.
I have got this.
Me with
Okay.
Misty
Oh, yeah.
Step. What
All
Misty
right.
Step?
Oh, no, not Misty Step.
Oh, never mind.
Well, so it's not a very big boat, but I've got enough of a runway. I only need 5 feet.
Oh no.
I cast the jump on myself. And
Yeah.
with my athlete feet, I only need 5 feet of movement, and I could jump 48 feet horizontally.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
All
With my
right.
strength score of 16, yeah.
You just have to land in the boat.
Just have
Yeah,
to land in the
so-
boat.
Do I make an athletics check?
I would say yes. Also, tell me whose boat are you jumping to?
I'm gonna jump to Addles first.
Okay, so you could clear. I was gonna say you could get to Adel or Prisa, but you could like jump across and get to fucking Howdy's if you got lucky enough with 48
Howdy.
feet.
That would be well, I wouldn't be able to make it because it's only 45. Oh yeah, 48 feet. Never
yeah,
mind.
you have 48
So-
feet to work with.
I'm gonna jump to Adel first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hop over to Adel, and as you get into his boat, you feel it kind of like dip a bit. All of the boats are like floating relatively easily, but you can tell you're pushing the amount of people in the boat as you hop in.
Mhm.
So like the Avatar of El said, another person and this boat will sink. Well, yeah,
That's
you
good
should
to know.
move yourself. We'll move you over here.
Yeah, I'm jumped over there. So let's.
I want to
just
know how
mark-
busted you make this shark.
Right
you made
here.
this water creature, because I feel like it's my obligation
Fuck
as
around
the
and
resident
find-
fishman.
I'll punch him.
Sears, before you say anything else, did you take the rope with you?
Oh yeah, of course. But
Okay.
you said it was only like 10 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm. It's only about 10 feet.
Is it attached to the boat?
No. It is just a
Okay, it's
coil
just-
of rope in your boat.
All right. So I would have absolutely taken that with me.
Mm-hmm.
Circle.
Yeah, there you go.
You said it was 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I think the four square rule. We have our brains. It's okay.
We're
Mhm.
like guesstimating here.
Mm-hmm.
How do I change the color? There you go.
So you guys know how ice floats, right?
Yeah.
That's what you think.
Question
How much ice could I put beneath this boat to keep it afloat?
Fuck. How? What is the limit of control water here?
Okay, so control shape water.
Or shape water? Yeah.
It's a 5 foot cube, so 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot.
You'd have to spend a bit of time casting that, but I'd say you could probably make a stable little ice platform. Yeah.
That's how big it would be.
Yeah. Do you want to try that?
I think. I want to see if anyone else has anything else they can do to like make this. I want to figure out how much weight each boat can hold before we do that.
The
How
Avatar.
fast do I have to run water?
Before I answer that, Sears, the Avatar
Yeah,
of
let's
El
just
said it
figure out
doesn't
what's
matter
the-
of weight. It matters how many people. Weight
Yeah.
isn't a factor here. These boats are magically, I don't want to say programmed, but magically programmed to sink if there are more than two people on it. Prisa, let's fucking Google search this. Let's fucking Google search this.
Oh yeah.
We want to look for that one
yeah.
Jesus lizard, right?
Yeah.
How fast would you have to run
All right.
on water? 67
I could-
miles per hour.
I can.
But
How much is that in feet?
What
Per
about?
round.
That's like I think 67 miles an hour. A mile is how many feet is a mile? Hold on, I'll do the math real quick.
I'm raising my hand for this.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
It's different because Prisa is lethal.
I'm tiny, true, so I wouldn't have
Oh,
as much
shit.
weight against
Not
that.
as much weight, and depending.
about- yeah,
if
Yeah,
how's
these
that
are,
fuck-ass
these
lizard?
are smart boats
yeah, you
though,
look at the
so
lizard.
Yeah, search up the like Jesus lizard or whatever it's called. There's one that can
Basilisk
run on
lizard.
water.
Basilisk lizard. I was on that as you said it.
No, no, no.
Yeah, Basilisk lizard.
Are
what
you
I
the
see
size of a
is,
basilisk lizard,
7
though?
7
Yes,
miles.
he is. He
Oh,
would be
100%.
I am like less than a foot tall.
less than a foot tall. Be about the size of a basilisk lizard.
Basilisk lizards may grow up to 3 feet tall or 3 feet long.
Which Preezer is definitely shorter than.
Fuck.
And also, you would have less surface area on your feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
They've got really big feet.
can basilisk lizards run because of their speed on water, or is it some kind of adaptation?
It's,
The answer
I
is
think
yes
it's
for
a mix-
both.
They're literally
Yeah.
silly.
I think it is answer of yes for both because you know they have like
Okay,
the wide feet.
if you want to run on water, since speed, you have the speed to do it. I'm gonna say because you do not have the adaptation of this lizard in question that we are using as an example.
Basilisks have
you-
large hind feet with scaly fringes on the side of the first, fourth, and fifth. They have
Yeah,
webbed
you
feet.
don't have those.
What if I
so-
gave myself webbed feet?
Can you do that? Okay, let me finish what I was saying. Point is, you have the speed, but not the body for it. So I'm gonna say you're gonna have to make me a dex save with like a decently high DC. Like I'm not talking 20, but I'm definitely not talking 10.
Okay, but what if I can go 120 feet per round while also dashing? So 240 feet per round. I
Oh,
got
I
to
would
300,
lower
I think,
the-
actually.
In
I
6
would-
seconds.
I
If
would
I have
lower.
Long Strider as well, I can increase it by 10 feet, so that'd be 130.
I would
That'd be
lower the DC.
260.
You're
Okay.
you're not gonna be able to avoid this roll for this.
What if I gave myself Featherfall as well?
You are not going to be able to avoid this roll. I'm telling you this right now. You're
Alright,
not going to be able to
I'm just
avoid
keeping it in mind. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just
Okay.
thinking about it.
Howdy, you said you wanted to do something? Or
raises my hand again. But would unseen servant? Could I be able to pick up Frieza with an unseen servant?
Oh, gentleman,
don't
hamburger.
unseen servants need ground to walk on? Because I was always under the assumption unseen servants were like just invisible dudes. So wouldn't an unseen servant like sink?
It would displace water.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh
it was
yeah,
just
on the ground within range. Okay. Then never mind.
I did the math.
Mm-hmm.
You would barely be fast enough to run the same speed as a basilisk basilisk lizard on water, which is like around 16 miles an hour if you're running 150 feet in 6 seconds.
360 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh, never mind. You're good.
Yeah,
You're fine.
260 feet.
That's still more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 2 of you in this boat. The other 3 of you have not touched yet. Callahan has not like moved. He stopped like rocking back and forth, but he has just like stayed in the fetal position. Adel and Sears, make me a perception check.
I have the funniest.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
I love this. I love perception checks,
Howdy,
man.
you know what? You can make one too. Sorry, Priza, you're short and far away.
Yeah, it's fine.
Howdy is
I'm
pathetic, by the
I'm
way.
currently Preeza's just looking at the boat, thinking about it, getting out a screwdriver and a saw.
No.
Have you heard of feces as shit?
Shut up.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
great.
Okay, you got a 3.
I got a 11
I rolled a
perception.
11 and 10. Howdy, you don't see shit. The ocean, wow. The 2 of you, you can see over in Callahan's boat, he has a significantly larger coil of rope. By a glance, you can't tell how much it is exactly as you're peering from far away, but you can see it's much larger than the 10 feet of rope you each had in your own, in your own, boats. But he's not really doing much with it because he's kind of a little
Freaking
catatonic.
out.
Yeah.
What's the circle in the middle of all this?
That is the
Dark
dark
water.
pool of water that the avatar of El rose out of initially. It's like significantly darker than the rest of the ocean water around you.
Does that mean land or does that mean creature? I wonder.
It is not land. I will tell you, it is not land.
Okay.
It might be a creature.
Callahan, do you have cloth on you by any chance? Like a large sheet of cloth?
Who?
Not Callahan. Sears. Names are hard.
It's
I've
okay.
got a scarf. It's not very big, but
Okay. Because I have gust of wind. I was gonna make a sail.
not
That
that
would be a
big.
good idea.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump over to Callahan.
All right.
Yeah, go get his water. Go get his
You jump over. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Sorry, my brain left me halfway through the sentence.
It's all right. You hop over to Callahan's boat, who he doesn't like jump at your arrival. He just kind of sits there holding his knees, just kind of staring off into the distance. He's clearly a little freaked out by all of this. You say anything to him?
Get your shit together, Callahan.
How do you have yours together right now? I mean, we were in a stone room 1 second, and then now we're in the middle of a fucking ocean, and we're I think you should cut me a little slack.
You wanted to get into this. You knew what you were getting into.
I thought
Get
I
your
was
shit
going
together.
to be getting into, I don't know, a musty basement underneath a temple with an ancient artifact we'd uncover hidden in the walls, not reality warping avatars of gods. I'm a little out of
He looks. So see, his emotions are frayed right now. So he probably looks a little different.
Oh yeah. His color of green has turned to this like sickly greenish yellow. You can't tell if this is like a mix of seasickness or nervousness, but you can judge it might be more the nervousness, maybe a little seasickness mixed in there.
I grab him by his collar. I pull him really close. I go, get your shit together. We've got a job to do. I grab his rope, and I jump over to Howdy.
With him in
Howdy.
hand?
Huh?
Do you take it with you as you jump? Okay.
I grab him by his collar, pull him really close. I say, "We've got a job to do. Get your shit together." And I throw him back down. I grab his horse, and yeah, we've got a city to burn.
So you take his rope and you jump over to Howdy, yeah?
Yeah.
You see Callahan kind of stand up. He's like a little shocked at what you just did, but he kind of brushes himself off a little bit, and you see as slowly he like looks around, his skin or his scales going back to the normal green color you know him for. Now you're over at Howdy's. So I imagine you're just like gathering all the rope together, right?
Yeah.
So you've got about 40 feet of rope on you. The rope you grabbed was around 30 feet. What do you do with it? What are you doing?
I gather up Howdy's rope.
Yeah, he hands it to you.
Now you got 50
Are
feet.
you well? You're uninjured?
Uninjured? Oh. Eh?
All right. I take that as you're uninjured.
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
All right. I grab his rope and I jump over to Prisa.
Okay.
You see,
Thanks for
Prisa
visiting.
has gotten like a screwdriver out, a saw out. Hey, zombie, you've heard of Theseus' ship, right?
Yes.
So, I have a song that I want you to play. Don't actually play it because it might be copyrighted,
Oh,
but
boy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
send it to you.
I have this boat.
I think that
Okay,
would
we
be
could-
copyrighted, seeing as that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it in VC just.
You
so
know
people
what? I'm gonna play it for like. I'll play it for like a few seconds
Send-
because fuck it.
Send us the
Oh,
link.
there we
Just put it
go.
in chat and we'll
Yeah.
I
listen to it.
did. Yeah, I put it in chat.
Here you go. I'm gonna play
I
this for.
literally put it in chat.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna play this for like 2 seconds. Okay, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, wait, go
stupid ad.
go to the middle of it so people know.
Oh, this makes sense now.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Papa G.
I do know this one.
Prisa pulls
Nope,
out,
nope.
twists the hat
All right.
slightly, and Prisa would like to slowly take apart the boat, attaching it to it using mending, and basically start to make their boat into just a long plank that they then run to one side, cut off the end of it, go to the other side, stick it on the front with mending, and basically just slowly, like, almost build across using the boat.
I hate you because I can't see a way that this wouldn't work.
Because you're 7 inches tall, you wouldn't like the water.
And if
like,
you
the
take-
boat wouldn't sink. You don't
And
have enough
if you
weight.
take from certain parts of the boat, you wouldn't even like cause it to be.
You start at the front, you start at the top, you then attach it, and then slowly I'm taking the back part, the furthest part away, putting it to the front, and so it basically just becomes a long like raft that I'm just slowly moving.
So to
Have you
be
had a
clear,
piece
This is
of
some
shit?
real troll physics shit.
to
How
be
he,
clear,
like, stops Sears from jumping as they look over.
Fucking Fortnite
Yeah.
physics.
okay. So
You
Sears,
would sink this boat.
Sears, do you
Everyone else
jump
got
over like still as you're
I-
seeing this, or do you hold off?
I would have seen it happening. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna jump back over. I'm gonna tie the pieces of rope together,
Mm-hmm. So
and I'm gonna leave the end of it with Howdy.
the-
Jump
Howdy's
back
holding
over to
it.
Callahan, back
Ugh.
to Adel, and then back to my
Yeah.
boat.
So are you connecting all of them by rope?
Yeah.
Or are you just, do you not connect them to the other boats? Because you have about 50 feet here. So you could connect Howdy and Callahan and Adel's, but you wouldn't have enough to connect back to your boat.
Oh, then I'll stay in the boat with Adel.
Yeah, you've
Additional 50 feet of rope on my person.
oh shit. Okay. Well then, yeah, if you want to use that 50 feet of rope, sure, why
I
not?
would have more rope. Looks at Callahan.
Callahan's
I do have an
just
additional 50 feet of rope.
Callahan's just like confused at this point. Like, okay, I was gonna ask you, Frieza, are you like building like a new boat out of this, or are you just Fortnite building across the ocean to get to Howdy? Which
I'm making basically just a long plank that instead of moving the boat, I just cut off one end, put it to the other side. Cut off one end, put it to the other side.
incredible.
Have you
So-
seen like a Phineas and Ferb gag?
Yeah.
He's playing a lot of
Yes.
Minecraft, and he's got an inventory full of planks.
Sorry,
we're
I'm
gonna-
obsessed with Phineas and Ferb. So you've
We're
got
gonna, yeah.
you got
I
rope.
think we're gonna pull each other together.
Frieza, are you jumping on Howdy's boat?
No, I'm gonna start building slowly up to everyone else.
Okay, I'm gonna say you've only got enough material to build and like get to Howdy's boat. You do not. I don't
Hold on.
think you have.
So what I'm saying is I basically cut off the end part
Okay,
and mend it to the front because I have mending.
so you're doing that thing that like trains do when they go for an infinite
Yeah.
distance in movies. And you're just like taking out the track from behind you and putting it in front of you. Okay,
Exactly.
but you still have to
Polar
stop
Express.
somewhere. You can't connect to any of these people this way.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna like stop near Howdy.
Okay.
And then just kind of wait to see what's happening. And then whatever happens, I'm gonna just basically build in that direction.
Okay.
This is some goofy shit, man. This is some really goofy shit.
This is like Callahan like shouts over to you. This is exactly why I was freaking out. Like, what the fuck? You know, we're like, what are we doing with this rope? By the way,
How are you giving him
Just-
a thumbs up and not saying anything
We're
else?
pulling each other towards each other.
right? But didn't he say that if 3 boats touch, you know?
Hey, if we all touch at the same time, it'll be fine. We just gotta make the boats not touch until we get close enough.
Wait, didn't he just said physically touch? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we're all physically touching the same thing.
Shut
Would
up.
we even? I'm just saying. Would we
Gosh.
even need to get to each other's boats if we're all touching the same rope?
Well, he hasn't come yet, so
Well,
Yeah,
we don't know if he's. I mean, is someone not touching the rope?
Freeze that
Oh,
touch
I'm
my
not.
rope.
I'm gonna I'll, like jump into Howdy's boat and touch
So-
the rope.
So before
touch
he's
Howdy.
before he says that, would all of you have been touching the rope probably at this point?
Oh yeah.
I would be holding on to it.
I wouldn't be, but now I am after
Wait.
jumping in.
When Sears like left Howdy's boat, Howdy just like held onto the end of the rope, and he's just like, "Yeah."
I got this now. as
Yeah,
you
this-
all grab this rope, as the final hand touches the beat, no, as Frieza's hand touches the rope, and you all are indeed physically touching, the middle of the dark spot in the ocean begins to open up and swirl beneath you. You all are taken around and around, all in your different boats, until eventually the big circle of water becomes this torrent of, like, almost a water cyclone. You all are rushing it, and you see as
Pirates
you're...
of the Caribbean.
What? Is that something that happens in that movie?
Yes.
That's sick as fuck.
What movie?
Anyways, what's a movie? What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Commodus.
You see as you all are swirling in this cyclone down into what looks like an almost abyss at the end of the floor, you see this massive kraken in the walls of the water cyclone following with your every move as you all drop into this void one by one. Sears, you go in first as you were holding the front end of the rope. Adel, you see as this kraken jumps across this cyclone, whipping its tentacles at you in an attempt to knock you off the boat into the water where it can attack you, but ultimately it fails, landing like an idiot in the other side of the water with a splash as it smacks into the other side. And the rest of you are eventually and quickly sucked up by this cyclone as it swirls and swirls
Wow.
and swirls and
That's
swirls until it's dark for a little bit. Nothing really
good. So I'm not
happens
drowning.
for a moment
That's good.
until give me a second until you all wake up in a room again. Reality is just instantly shifted. If you wouldn't mind bringing all of your tokens into this room.
You're so smart.
Yeah,
Let's
Brittany,
run
I
on
know.
this one.
This one.
Oh,
This
no.
one.
He can fly? No. Jump good.
Jump good. Wow. Frieza, if you wouldn't.
Yes, hello.
You all find yourself standing up in this room as if though you've like been standing.
Board with you.
But the board. No, you can't bring the board with you. The board is
Fuck
gone.
you.
The
No, I
board
bring
is-
it. I take it. I just take it apart in pieces and put it in my holding. And I have like a boat worth of blue planks.
Dude, fuck it. You know what?
I'm
Fine.
gonna keep
Fine.
this, and I'm gonna use Fortnite logic.
Oh my god.
You
Frieza, you got a crank.
be careful with that. Anyways, you all come across this this room, and it's similar to the room you solved the murder mystery in. You see that as you all stand in different spots of the room, you see the avatar of El, who's been following you. His, dreads kind of put back, his coat on, and he looks like he's been in the water with this little dagger at his side. He's sitting, if you all wouldn't mind, hold on. You're all standing like back here, almost like you're his audience. He's sitting on this like chair. He's got the back of the chair facing all of you.
Hey, why does he have a token?
And he's just staring at you for a moment. He's like just kind of waiting for you all to get your bearings. He won't speak unless you address him, but he is just staring at you.
He seems angry.
What are you doing?
It's just a blank stare, but it turns angry after he hears, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
Oh boy.
You know what?
Oh boy.
This whole dungeon thing, he says as he stands up from the chair, putting his hand on the back of it. The chair is made similarly to him. It's clearly like one of his creations, transparent and glowing yellow. This whole place is meant to be a test of worthiness, right? And when they made this place and said it'd be my domain, I didn't really have much say in the design of it because I didn't want to kill my employers or anything. But this room was going to be something else. It was going to be some big thing. It was going to be some big trial. But you guys are a bunch of fucking assholes, man. I bet you are. Anyway, I mean, none of those
What the fuck
previous.
have I done?
I don't know yet, but none of those previous trials sure as hell showcase that in any way. I mean, ooh, you gotta solve a murder mystery and condemn a guy to death, but you all did that without abandon when they confessed. I mean, you're supposed to accidentally pick the wrong one or have to make a difficult choice, but you actually figured it out, and then you wouldn't fucking basically cheated in the water one. So here's what we're gonna do. He flips over the chair, and you see as he pulls up, the rest of you aren't quite sure what this is, as most people use this kind of megaphone that they put up to their mouths to project their voice across the room. For the sake of simplicity, he pulls up a microphone stand and puts a microphone up by the chair. All of you, and I do mean all of you, looking at you, green guy. Me? Yeah, you. All of you are gonna come up here and you're gonna say something revealing, abhorrent, something I deem good enough before I'm gonna let you go. And I can stay here for like a while. I will get bored, but that doesn't really stop a guy with infinite time. I want all of you, one at a time preferably, come up here and you are gonna say something. You're gonna say something, a secret, fucking, I don't know, something. You're gonna say something that I deem good enough to let you pass. And then maybe we could get back to this whole trial bullshit or whatever. But go on. He steps to the side and leaves this chair. And hold on. He leaves this chair and this microphone here, and he just waits for all of you to go up. He's just gonna stare at you until one of you step up. He might tap his foot occasionally or look at a watch that isn't there, but he's just waiting.
So he wants us to say something fucked up.
He wants you to reveal something, say something he deems good enough.
Zombie, I messaged you. I got a question to ask.
Okay, boss. Give me a sec.
Sure.
I don't even know what happened with my laptop. It didn't even restart or die. It just turned off and then turned back on. I don't understand.
That's so cruel.
It's like I'm sitting here and then everything freezes and then it goes back to the loading screen for the the brand of laptop.
That's crazy.
Do any of you
Did you hear what we were doing?
Yeah, are you?
I know we're doing the secret thing. I got there in time for that.
Good.
I gotta think of a good one.
All right.
Do you?
I take a look around, and since nobody seems to be ready to approach, I will step forward and speak into the microphone.
All right, good, Mr. Sears. Go on. Sit down. Sit down. Stand up. I don't care. The Avatar Vel motions you. Takes another step. Now that you've actually stepped up. Hold on.
I stare at him as I walk past him.
You see a little smile creep up on his face as you go to say something.
I was sent by my conclave to seek the spark to bring the dragons back.
I know those.
That's cool.
Can I research it first?
I worship the dragons. I deify them. As I glare at him.
What that?
That's gotta
I'm
be motivated.
I'm not God. What made you?
Well, I mean,
I'm not a
you
fan.
did. Hey, I mean, you did not believe us when we said that everything's gone to poop out there. What do you want?
That's the Avatar of El just kind of looks at you confusedly, Sears. I'm pretty sure they're still alive. You know that, right?
No.
Nobody has seen dragons in centuries.
Man, maybe you guys just live in a fucked up world.
What does that mean? Is this temple connected to different? What?
He hasn't been outside in ages. Remember, he was
Yeah, he
like, "Oh
can't
yes,
get
there's still
outside.
power outside."
No, but the
So most likely-
sentence, like he just alluded to there being different worlds.
He did just send some guy to hell, and he did bring people out of nowhere. I'm gonna let you think of that one. I
He is.
A bunny called Laporius.
I
Shut
mean,
up.
I suppose if is that taboo in your world to worship drag? I guess if they're dead. All right, worshiping a dead god and being on a foolish quest in order to revive them. Oh no, all right, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Now, which one are you? Come on, we don't got all day here. Come
Hey,
on.
I don't got nothing.
Well, you got to think of something. It can be stupid, too. I'm not looking for world-shattering revelations here. Just something dumb. Something. Anything.
Is it because you're bored?
Didn't I just give a whole speech on how this place doesn't show your true characters at all? Yes, I'm bored. Oh my god. Ugh.
I missed like half that speech. My ears started ringing really badly.
Oh.
I don't know what
No.
happened. I came back for the whole like
Oh.
tell secrets part.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
In the canon explanation for the laptop.
Canonical tinnitus.
Well, come on, one of you. If none of you go, I'm just gonna teleport one of you up here at random and then shackle you to the seat to make you speak. So we can be here all day.
I don't like being shackled. I'll do it.
Well, okay, all right, get on up here. Come on. He like motions for you to get up here, Adel.
All right, I'll walk up to the chair, and I'll walk up to this. I'll walk up and I will stand and I'll like adjust myself so that I'm standing. And like it's almost I'm standing in front of this microphone or this megaphone, whatever it is. And I'll like sort of just prepare myself like I'm about to give a speech almost.
The Avatar of El just kind of looking.
Early
Oh, go on.
early into the years of my military service. Long before I got to where I ended up being before I died. I made a mistake. I took a person's life in anger and drunkenness, and I have ran from that guilt my whole life. I mean, there was no like legal repercussions or anything. I sort of let him. I fed him to a shark afterwards because I was
Oh,
scared of getting
yeah.
caught. But like morally, it really impacted me. Like really impacted me emotionally.
Yeah, but you still went and hid the body, and got away with the crime. Never faced
I felt
anything.
bad, but I
You
felt like
felt bad. I bet his family felt
no.
bad too. I bet
Oh, they probably did.
all the people. Probably.
I think they all died before I did. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't check up on them at all.
Right. I'm not gonna get into what that implicates, but I think cold-blooded murder in rage and drunkenness and then hiding the body and running away from the cops is all right. Yeah, I'll take that. You can.
No,
you
like
may-
I didn't run away. Like no one
Well,
looked
you
for
just
him. It
said
was
you
really
did.
weird. That's why I feel bad. I feel bad because no one looked for him.
Oh, that sucked.
That's why I didn't get caught.
That's even worse. You could have, done something about it, and you didn't. I'll accept this. It's a little more than what I asked for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. He like motions for you to sit down.
Yeah, I will like sort of I'll readjust the clothes that I had adjusted back to like being less than the formalness I had adjusted to, and then sit back down.
Not in that seat. You go. Are you sitting in the seat, or like did you walk back and sit?
Oh, yeah, no. I'll stand up and quickly like walk over and like realize I was not asked to like sit down there.
Yeah. Anyone else? Maybe your little green friend back here. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably got secret.
I don't. You won't go
Pat.
first. I've already told you
Pat.
enough. You'll get more out of me when I learn a little about you.
Whoa.
Wow.
I've already told you I'm married to my gun. I can change the color of my scales. I mean, I think you have to give a little to get a little here.
Yeah, so that guy's married to his gun.
Fuck, you took my idea. I was gonna go.
Yeah, that's
Look at the avatar of Al. That guy's married to his gun.
That's
How did you say that
obvious.
first?
You think I can't hear her? She's a very lovely wife, by the way.
Oh wow.
I can sometimes hear her.
What?
Callahan looks
Oh
at
yeah, I forgot about that.
Callahan looks at the avatar of L angrily and then shoots that gaze immediately to you, Prisa.
I just look up with a smile.
She was
Wow.
mean to me. She said she was just telling you to kill me.
Would you just go up on there and I'm not going.
All right,
until
how
you
much?
go.
I've lived like 7 years.
Okay,
This thing is 7 years old.
I'm 7 years old.
I'm sure you've done
I'm in
something.
midlife.
I'm sure you've done
It likes to
something
play
in
and
that amount
draw.
of time. Even something stupid.
Okay.
I go sit on the seat. Kind of like rocks back and forth.
Sometimes I find it fun to cut the ropes of different people in the exploration team so they fall down and die so I can get their loot. Or the relics. Sorry, I'm gonna get them first.
But like you, like
Like if they're trying to climb up a big wall and I'm already at the top because I have my magic rope and my grappling hook, I used to go and they fall back down. They don't know
so
it though.
you
I'm
murder
never there.
murder people for your own gain and you don't even care. I mean,
Is that really?
I'm just you know I might
maybe,
be
I don't know.
I might be in a bit of a godly position here over you, but like that sounds like murder for gain to me.
I want to get the loot first. I gotta research it.
You're really nonchalant about that.
Probably.
That thing
I
is
live
7 years.
7 years. I live like 10 years. I have 3 years left.
7 years is long enough to do some heinous shit. Sounds
Yeah.
like you have.
Yeah, I've done mobile. That's not even the worst.
You can sit down.
Okay.
You can
Well, I
see
wasn't
the
really sitting down.
the avatar. The avatar of L is like you see him like he's clicking almost a non-existent pen with his thumb as you all come up and say these things. He looks a little like uncomfortable and pissed now after hearing Breeza say this. Right.
Good job, everyone.
Small lizard thing in the back. Go on, since the green guy
Eh?
wants to go last.
Oh no, he's big.
You're the little one.
What about it?
You the big green lizard wants to go last. You little tiny
Yeah.
one go now
Why?
because he wants to go last.
You can go last, yeah.
Right, and you are the only other one who hasn't gone.
No.
Yes, you are.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
Um,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Get up here. Come on. Come on. He's like motioning to you like come on. Get up here.
Uh-huh. Can I just say from over here?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Do I have to?
Yes, if you want to leave. If you want to go forward.
This gun ain't mine.
Okay.
These vaguely motions to the rifle around his back.
Would you mind elaborating? Did you steal it?
No, not really.
So then, like, I'm just confused. What do you mean?
It ain't mine.
Okay, yes, it ain't yours, but like, how did you get it if you didn't steal it? Then did you inherit it? Because that's not really a bad thing, unless you killed the guy who you inherited it from.
Hey, I can't speak more than that.
No, you can't be this inspecific. You know, at least the others had like an incident or something they were doing that, was revealing to their motives. Like you can't just say
Yeah.
this gun isn't mine and then not elaborate.
I just need to find some things for the owner of it, and then I could keep it.
Oh, excuse me.
So they're loaning it to you, and that's just a like quest. That's just a task. That's not something revealing or embarrassing.
Why does it have to be?
Because I'm asking you for it.
Well, it's pretty revealing if it ain't.
Oh my god.
mine.
I'm looking for things like you shit yourself when you were 7 or something. Not like I have a
Sure.
gun that isn't mine. I'm not even really looking for I like to murder people, which apparently is a commonality here.
Hey, I don't like to murder.
I don't
people.
like to do it. That was an accident.
And that you ran from, that you didn't want to get caught for.
Yeah, duh. Would you want to get caught?
Yes. Because I committed a crime. I committed a murder of an innocent person that didn't deserve it.
You
Did
did?
or didn't. Didn't. I'm saying
Oh.
if I was in an adult situation, I would
try to
turn
get him.
myself in because I committed murder on a man who didn't deserve it, not feed him to a shark.
Well, you guess kind of.
Can you
Scary.
just, little lizard, can you just say something stupid or dumb?
Something stupid or dumb.
Oh my, that is embarrassing or revealing about you.
That is embarrassing or revealing about you.
I'm going to give you a pass on this one because I don't think you have the brain capacity to understand what I'm asking you. Green lizard guy.
Thank you.
He snaps his fingers and Callahan is then just like
Peace sign.
whipped up to stage through teleportation. He goes, but he didn't. Okay.
The biggest grin on Howdy's mouth.
I don't really know what to say specifically, so
Hey,
I
that's
guess. Does anyone have a question or?
Priza raises that
That
hand.
isn't Priza. You've asked like 6.
Priza slowly
Crazy.
lowers their hand.
Crazy. Crazy. Put it in my ear.
True. I jump on.
I can see you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Oh, raising Howdy's hand.
Yes.
Can I see that gun for a little bit?
No. I need
Why?
a question. I meant a question like that might reveal something about me.
Give me the gun, or I can see stuff.
No, that is not. I'm not giving you my wife for any reason. Does anyone else have anything? Please. Or we're gonna be here all day.
Are you really a member of the Rangers?
Well,
Yeah, that one.
I didn't lie when I said I was ex-TRR. I am. It's just that my relationship with them was, I was not an employee, to say the least. I was a frequent contact, if that makes sense.
So you're a mercenary.
Mercenary's not the word you'd use for a
Hey, I do that.
person of what I do. A mercenary is for war. I'm more of a connected contact / agent. I know a lot of clankers. I know a lot of human gangs. I know a lot of things. I have
You're
a
a
lot
snitch.
of knowledge. No, I don't
Yeah.
snitch. It's just that when the police maybe want
You're gonna get stitches.
to talk to someone for information, I bring the snitches to the cops. I don't snitch myself. I'm in fact, was in fact somewhat involved in a lot of criminal dealings. And my little relationship with the TRR kept me rich and happy.
Is that where you
I-
met your wife?
My wife was someone on the force, yes. Am I done now?
Uh-huh.
Can I get down? The Avatar of El looks at him. I'd say that's good. Yeah, you all agree, right? I mean, you did ask the question.
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I suppose yes. With that, I've come to the determination that the lot of you should be cleansed with fire. I'll see you in the next room. And with that, he just disappears.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
I guess the problem. I think the problem is you didn't do anything.
Hey, I told him what I wanted to. My gun isn't mine. I need to go find stuff for them.
As he disappears and says that, I'm unfortunately gonna have to go to the chore. So in the meantime, I'll be back in like I'm gonna be back in like 10 to 20 minutes. So in the meantime,
Intermission!
here's this music. 2 doors appear in front of you in this yellow haze, as he says before, as he snaps and disappears, seemingly these doors leading you to the next room. And with that, I will be right back. You all panic, freak out, do whatever you want to do. I won't be long. Whoa!
Alright, I'm gonna go grab more food.
You got it, boss. So people just admitted that they murder people.
Yeah,
And how you
Prison
just-
has said it before.
The legal
How do you just-
system that existed when I did this does not exist anymore. There's no
Prison's not-
repercussions for this.
Prison just
How do
didn't
you-
get caught.
How do you sit in here
Like-
with a bunch of murderers? He's totally
From-
never murdered anybody before.
Never. But like
Yeah,
from like an
it's just a
objective
lot.
standpoint, there's no reason for me not to tell anyone. From like a moral
Honestly,
and like
yeah.
emotional one, from like an emotional one, like yeah, I feel pretty shameful about it.
Like, what would happen if you told the cops of
I don't
today's
think they
age?
could do anything because he's not a citizen or never
They'd
was
be
a
like-
citizen.
They'd
of
be
this
like, "Dang,
country."
that sucks.
They literally can't do
At least they're
anything.
toting. Jeez. You know?
Like I'm not like gloating about it. It's like
Yeah.
like literally like I did
I
this thing. I
absolve you
feel
of your
bad
sins.
about it, but I'm able to talk about it now because I am immune to legal action against this action.
I'm so proud of him.
Actually,
Yeah.
I haven't
it's
really
so-
looked into the legal system of this country. How does it work? Would I be able to get in trouble for that?
I got here
Do we
like
know?
2 days ago.
Fair enough.
I don't know anything about no law system.
Oh my god, that's so much baked chicken! I'm in my kitchen right now. I have a
Yo, let's
laptop
try-
connected to my headset.
Oh, I love that. Is it wireless or the headset?
Headset with wire. Short
Oh,
wire.
okay. Amazing.
Cheeseburger.
I
Hamburger.
wish actually cheeseburgers are so good.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I'm just a little guy.
Right?
I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy in the gun that's as tall as him.
I mean, wait, what does the recoil look like with Howdy? What does Howdy look like with the recoil?
Oh, you know, I haven't actually thought about that because he's never like shot his gun. He's only been bashing people over the head with the stock of it.
Yeah. I mean, like, what caliber is the gun?
It's whatever caliber the armory one, the K.
Okay,
I
let's
have
see.
no idea.
Which one?
The
Which one did you
Keg-
choose? Keg?
Keg 357, the lever action.
That is probably, if it's lever action, it's probably 22 LR.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do gun stuff real quick. It could be 22 long rifle. Could also be. It could be 30-30.
For sure. I don't know gun stuff, but I think that's very silly.
I think 30-30 is probably the right one. They're decent sized bullets. I don't think it would like knock you over though. You'd
Yeah.
probably react to it the same way a normal sized person would react to like a much higher caliber, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
like die.
Yeah. I could just like imagine if he ever shoots his gun, he just gets like knocked back 5 feet.
I think it's more like you just get a really big bruise on your shoulder.
Uh-huh. I don't got no bullets. Find my bullets.
I mean, if it is 30-30 special,
Find my
Then-
special bullet.
no, they're just called 30-30 special, or at least the ones I know of.
Uh-huh.
It's also probably it is probably the most rare ammunition as of current because they can't make it right now.
Oh. That's crazy. Smacks you over the head. It's the lever action.
Yeah,
as a
1d10
trigger.
damage per bullet.
Yeah.
That makes sense, considering like an average person would just die from that.
Yeah.
Maybe. That makes sense as to like being a 30-30.
Mm-hmm.
Because 22 long rifle can kill a person, but it's like not gonna on average kill a person if you're just winging a shot at them.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm back. My fiance
Hello.
called me just as we went on intermission.
Yeah, good timing.
Good timing.
Yeah, she
Jinx.
went to Bath and Body Works with her ma,
Ooh, love that.
Ooh.
and they got the Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta start thinking about that.
Huh?
Bath and Body
Halloween-
Works has some.
Halloween
Yeah, I know.
stuff already?
Yeah, after
It's
4th of
July, dude.
After 4th of
What?
July, it's Halloween. Everyone knows
It's
that.
Halloween. Yeah, it's Halloween time.
Time doesn't feel real.
It doesn't.
Well, I mean,
there's only like 20 Saturdays until Christmas.
You cannot say that to me. My time.
There's only
fragile
52 of
brain-
them in a year.
Stop saying words to me, funny man. Ah, I love time. It's my least favorite. For the past like 3 days, I thought it was like Wednesday.
How does that work? How does 3 days in a row turn into Wednesday?
It's because I woke up on a Tuesday morning, and then I didn't look at the like date at all, and they're just like, "Oh, it's Tuesday," and I was just like, "I thought it was Wednesday." And then on Wednesday, I thought it was Wednesday, and then today, I was just like, "Oh, it's Wednesday today."
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
That was
It's
great.
crazy.
You know what? You know what's really great?
What?
The devs for a mod for Fallout 4 just
Oh,
released the
London?
mod. Fallout London was just released.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm so fucking excited.
Real?
Cause like I played like after the show came out.
Yeah.
I think I did something like 60 hours of Fallout.
Amazing.
Ad time. Yeah, here you go. Fallout London is out now. Official launch trailer. 200 quests to change London's future. 20 factions bickering for power. 7 companions to bring along on your journey. 15 boroughs crafted from ground up, bringing you a new warped and broken London. Extended dialogue system to bring player choice back to the table and carve your own story. Overhauled original soundtrack to bring personality to each nook and cranny. Original voice acting for all major characters, gangs, and factions. I'm so freaking excited.
We are literally so bad.
I just have to downgrade Fallout 4 to play it.
Yeah.
Do they make it a 1-to-1 scale of London, or is this just slightly different?
It's probably slightly different.
I think it's based on the game Fallen London.
Fallout
Oh,
London doesn't exist.
Fallen London.
Oh, Fallen London.
Yeah. It's a game where it's like, oh, London has fallen underground, and it's like a text-based open world RPG kind of thing. But like, it's all about like, oh, like
All about the
London has
things.
fallen underground, and so a lot of places are different.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
that is cool.
It's by this people of who made Sunless Sea, Sunless Skies, and Mask of the Rose.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This chicken's really good.
Yeah. 40 years ago, first city of the British Empire became the fifth city stolen into the Neath, a vast cavern beneath the earth. The city streets twisted into a labyrinth set on the Echo Bazaar, which serves as the center of commerce and covered stories of love. While London retains a monarch
That's what, the
per
next
mayor,
room, that's what the next room in this dungeon is gonna be. Fallen
Yeah.
London.
Whoops.
We are going into London.
No!
We see the Big Ben.
I want to fight. I got these spears I need to throw at people.
Yeah. We're fighting
used
Mr. Big.
I'm gonna-
Single Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna Tears of the Kingdom build a like house around someone and make them suffocate in it.
All I have done is strangle, is not strangle, I didn't strangle him. Suffocate gently children.
Suffocation.
Yeah, so that last session was a fever dream, actually, because of that specifically.
Because of that specifically, I don't know why y'all would be surprised over Adel admitting to killing someone.
Please
for that.
it wasn't. Is this like death? L skill issue. Don't die.
Oh, who cares?
Howdy's hanging out. That's what he's thinking about.
Who cares is what Sears thinks.
I don't know.
Priza doesn't really understand death because just kind of grew up was like, fuck, I need to build shit. I need to get stuff first. I don't care if people die, I only have 10 years of life.
You know how like animals, when the first thing they're born, they like giraffes learn how to walk. Most animals learn how to run
Yeah.
immediately. You were born with the ability to build things.
Yeah. There's like, you know, like, there's like the trope of like immortals, like, 1 year, such a short amount of time. It doesn't matter. And so, like, life is so important. It's the opposite. Life's not important, it's way too short. A year is like a tenth of my life.
I feel like it'd be way more important than less important.
Well, it's like, you only have, if I said you had 10 hours to live, you would go fucking wild.
I would make
Listen,
the most of those 10 hours.
Exactly.
I, as an
That's-
elf, will look at you, blink, and you've been dead for a decade.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm like halfway there. I live a decently long life as a Triton.
Yeah, that's the type of it's like, cool. Survival of the fittest. Basically just like a feral creature. Wasn't taught like manners, how death is bad. Was taught how to find ruins and how to loot them.
It's like a butterfly. It's like
They are also a fey creature, so like fays don't give a shit.
I'm kind of fey as well because I'm an elf.
Yeah, well I'm like physically fey, aka my character
You're,
type
like,
is humanoid and
I
fey.
could do. Oh,
Yeah.
hold person. Ah, shit.
No, I'm humanoid and fey.
Yeah, I know.
So I could be attacked by it. But no, like those things is like, detect good and evil. Detect good and evil. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fey, fiends, and undead. Okay, if someone used detect evil and good, they would just see Priza glowing. Or protection from good and evil would also affect Priza.
I think Callahan just needs to cast that on his gun so that you can't touch it.
No, because his gun is fey.
Oh yeah.
If I remember right.
Oh dang it.
Oh dang. So we have a connection. Let me get your gun.
Level up your gun. Me with the dinosaur grabby hand. Can you look at your gun, please?
I really hope this bit is either gonna take some like fire and brimstone or like a really big other item to distract you from it, or it's just never gonna go away.
For real.
Oh yeah,
I think-
no.
I
Prison
think
Girl.
both options are amazing.
Mhm.
I want.
I think Zombie might just get fed up with it and be like, "Here, have another gun that talks. Leave me alone."
Prison wants to see all the guns that talks. Literally, it's gone like, "Hey, howdy, can I see your gun? Hey, hey, howdy, hey, howdy, hey, howdy, hey, can I, gun?
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I think me watching that movie at a young age has irreversibly changed how I speak sometimes.
I saw that movie in theaters
That's crazy.
when it came out in like what?
I also did.
1996.
All right, no,
That's
not the first one then.
crazy.
I think I watched the later ones, like Toy Story 3 or whatever.
I was like negative 11 years old at that
1995.
point.
I'm closer to 40 than 30.
whoa, you're
I
like
feel old.
nearly dead. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I
More
like is
ads.
Chick-fil-A maple pepper bacon sandwich.
Want a
Makes
break
it
from the
so
ads?
Every time you take a bite, you
Chick-fil-A ads are great, dude.
I don't know how they went. I forgot.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
I don't know. I lost.
I love Chick-fil-A, dude. It's probably the best restaurant on the East Coast. Besides maybe Zaxby's.
I got
Too bad that chicken called me a slur? Question mark.
What?
Like, eat the chicken
That's
really
laugh-
aggressively then.
True.
That's
You guys got Culver's?
crazy.
No. We don't have
Culver's
Chick-fil-A.
Ungrateful. You should be begging for this. I kid. But like, it's so
we don't,
good.
we don't have Chick-fil-A. We don't have what was the other one you said?
Culver's.
Zaxby's?
Zaxby's and Culver's. Yeah, we don't have either of those.
I don't have those.
Oh yeah, you're in California.
I'm a Cali boy.
I'm in England.
England. You got like Nando's over there.
We do. It's fucking good. No slaps.
Nando's is fine.
I haven't had it.
If you
I
have proper
fucking
Nando's in
love
the UK,
Nando's.
it's good.
No, we got that good shit, man. You got In-N-Out down there in Cali.
We do have In-N-Out, which is banging.
I don't know if you have it out there in California. I think there's some in California.
We do,
but
yeah.
No. I'm saying one thing. Portillo's.
Portillo's?
Yeah, it's a chain of Italian beef restaurant sandwiches. They sell burgers and hot dogs and stuff like that, but they're starting to expand outside of Chicago.
Is it the Buena Park? Question mark? Or is it just Portillo? What? Oh, that might
it's
just be a
called-
location. Is it just Portillo's?
It's called Portillo's.
Oh yeah. It seems like we have like one.
Yeah, like I said, they're starting to
In our
expand
area.
outside of Chicago, which is cool. Yeah,
In
there's
Cali, at
two in
least.
California.
Oh, there's two in California.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, there's one.
California girls were
It
undeniable.
looks like there's one in Riverside and another in Anaheim.
Unlike
Ah,
discos, there was
I must see how many are in my state.
What state are you in?
Georgia.
Doxing people?
0. The
well,
closest one is in. The closest one for you is in Orlando.
What?
Oh,
What's happening?
I'll
What I
drive down
missed?
in a day. I'll drive
What?
to Orlando in a day and come back.
Or
Easy.
you
That's
can
not
drive
that
up
far.
Or you can drive up to Indianapolis. They've got.
No,
40.
talking about
That's
fast food
farther
restaurants.
by a little bit.
What?
That's only a little bit farther than
They're talking
Orlando.
about fast food restaurants.
Okay.
We're talking about. We're talking about regional restaurants.
And how
There is,
Chick-fil-A
there
called me a
is
slur.
two restaurants that I love down in. There's a town in like South Georgia on the Georgia-Alabama border. That town, LaGrange, has two restaurants called
Yeah.
Charlie Joseph's,
Oh.
and they're the greatest things. They're the greatest like hamburger hot dog restaurants that have ever existed anywhere ever.
I don't know if I've said this on stream, but I think the best restaurant I've ever been to was a couple months ago. I went down to North
Bacon
Carolina. It was this seafood buffet called Captain George's, and as I ate there, I knew where I wanted to go when I died. Holy.
Wait,
Hell.
hold on. Where was this Captain George's at?
Remember, we are on stream. Please do not dox yourselves.
I don't remember. Even if I wanted to tell you, I
We're
don't
being
remember.
generally vague.
I don't remember. But
It's just like, where was it? It's like, oh yeah, let me tell you the exact location real quick.
let me give you the
Chicago
exact
is
end.
Chicago is a big city.
Georgia's a big state.
Everything's big. where were we? You were about to enter.
That guy said like be fired.
Room.
Mama.
He said you were he came to the Avatar of El came to the conclusion that you should be cleansed with fire. Left, and now there is 2 doors in front of you.
I think he's just a little bitch.
Oh,
Could be.
What that
I
mean?
think he is.
I
You-
take out one of my spears and I march forward.
All right.
There we go.
Callahan will follow behind you. What? Okay. All right then. Fair enough. Who's
That's what
I
happened.
want to go this way. You
okay?
guys want to go the other door?
I'll go to the other door with you.
All right. Prisa, it's
That's
up to
crazy.
it's up to you now. Which door?
I've just been put on this decision.
What?
Thank you, Howdy.
Which way? Which way, little raccoon thing?
I'll go left with Howdy.
As you all walk into this room, and I'm gonna move you all, just this once. Oops, shit.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
the map.
that is the map.
Good job.
As you all move into this room, it looks similarly to these musty, grimy rooms that you've been seeing throughout this dungeon. You know, the vines covering the walls. Weirdly, it remains featureless like most of these other rooms. Most of these rooms, you know, don't typically have, you know, what's it called? Anything in them, furniture, or anything to even discern what their purpose was. It just seems as if though they're empty for the Avatar of El to manipulate. However, what you do see in the middle of the room is this magical circle that as soon as you step into the room begins to swirl in a ring of fire. And as it swirls, it doesn't increase in size, it doesn't cover the whole room, but as it swirls in fire, you see as the fire goes down. Okay, I didn't. God damn it. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to find this track that's I need the version of this
Oh, I
track.
need.
Fuck it. You know what? It's
Oh,
fine.
never mind. We're not in the ocean anymore. I can't play the sea shanties
You
I was
see-
playing earlier.
As this flaming circle dissipates, this creature of fire, almost humanoid in nature, but with this cyclone of fire for legs and fire arms, and this like almost wisp of a head forms in this room and lets out a roar of flame. It sounds like a building catching on fire in an instant as this fire elemental looks upon all of you in this room. Clearly, the Avatar of El meant what he said when he felt you all needed to be cleansed with fire. I need you all to roll initiative.
I should have
Greatest
Please beat the
idea
right
ever.
song.
I should have pre-buffed. Fuck.
Oh, my initiative isn't good though. I have the greatest idea ever. This could be so funny. Alright, I got a
I got a 22.
9 on initiative.
22 for Sears.
I got a 22. What's your dex mod?
We're gonna
Plus
put it in game time chat.
Mine's also +3.
I'm gonna put
what's
them
your
in.
dexterity number?
16.
Oh, rollies.
Oh fuck. All right.
Roll a d20, see who gets the bigger one.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay,
I got
hold on.
6.
Chad, I'm sorry. I need to go look at the stat block, but I didn't save it as anything other than.
You go first.
All right. I go first. All right.
I think if I do this.
Well, apparently your
Actually-
sis has.
Sisters.
Okay, wait. So, where are you all putting? Oh, you're putting it in here. Okay, I'm sorting it up. Wait. Okay. Prisa is 22 before Sears. Oh, did Sears also roll 22?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we did rollies and Priest is going first.
Okay. 22, and then Howdy with a 12. I will roll for Callahan and the Elemental now. Callahan got a 13. Oopsie daisy. 13.
Like, last.
We'll see. The elemental. It's not showing up on OB yet. Okay, good. The elemental. Oh God. The elemental got a 21.
Damn. We're still going.
You're still going before it. I'm sorry if this music like cuts out or anything. This track doesn't have an extended version, and I can't make it. Can I make a specific YouTube video loop over and over?
You right click and press loop.
Can I do that?
That is a button.
Loop.
Yeah, you just.
Oh, thank God.
Loop.
Okay, perfect. Rub my eyes. Boom. Let me mark this fire elemental on the map, and then we will get started with Sears. Sears, it is your turn first.
Frieza first.
Sorry,
No, Frieza
Frieza. Sorry, I don't know how I got those mixed up. Frieza, it is your turn first. This fire elemental is currently in flame as it scans the room and roaring in this kind of burning fire. What do you do?
Frieza's like, fuck, oh shit, okay. There's a battle, okay.
Like basically starts to like hum a tune, and it like starts to kind of the steam from the arm kind of like blows out a bit and like pumps up and like almost makes a beat as I use Blade Song as my bonus action. So I get a buff to AC. My walking speed is quicker.
I get even faster, says the speed character.
Well, my base is like 10 feet. So yeah, I could get long strider and then make it. I have advantage on dex acrobatics checks and con saves for main concentration. And then as the steam kind of goes out, the steam's gonna then cover my body as I also use mage armor.
Ooh, okay. That's your turn? Buffing yourself?
That is. Mage action. I'm gonna go closer.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that close actually. No, Frieza would go there. Lol.
I was gonna say you've not got much space to work with in this room, especially with how big the elemental is. You envelop yourself in this cloak of steam as you which I would assume acts as your mage armor as you dash forward towards this elemental. Sears, that does make it your turn because I can't imagine Frieza wants to do anything else or can do anything else.
So I'm gonna like dash over here. Now, by dash I mean just
move.
Run.
Yeah.
All right, and as I'm running over it, I'm gonna toss chamber over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to just attack twice with my spear.
Okay, yeah, roll the hit for me.
19 to hit.
Let me get the stat block here. That hits.
And a natural 20.
Duh,
All right.
duh, that hits.
So this is just a standard bug, regular ass spear.
Just roll me your damage, please, before I say anything.
So yeah, it is 1d6. Hold on, wait. I'm using two hands. Is that 1d8 when you use a spear with two hands?
I believe so.
All right, 1d8 plus 3 for the first attack. So that's a total of 10 points of damage
for both
attacks.
Okay.
And then 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage on the crit.
Less than the regular attack. Okay. I am gonna ask you have that for me, as it is a fire elemental and your spear isn't magical.
That was the case.
Yeah. So that's 9 total with no. We'll round it.
It was 10 and 9, so it would be 5 and.
Well, no, I'm having the total of both attacks, so it would be
19. So a total of that would be let's say 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9. I'll say since it's uneven, we'll round up to 10 because it's 19 and not 18. You take your spear out of, I assume your like scabbard that you have, and you jab forward once, twice, as it clearly makes contact with something inside of the elemental, but it kind of feels like you're just bouncing off of some kind of inner carapace. You make a dent, but it's just getting absolutely blocked by these flames as you jab forward twice with a thump, into the
It seems
fire
relatively
elemental.
ineffective.
Yeah, it seems ineffective as you're doing something, but not very much.
Yeah.
You hit it with a doink doink with the spear as
Got
you
it.
pull it back out. What do you do now, if anything?
Man, if I'm not mistaken, never mind. I don't want to metagame. I will, it's my action, and it was my bonus action to chuck Chamber over there.
Chambers can move on his own, right?
Okay, as a combat, Drake shares initiative count. You must make a bonus action on your turn to command it to take an action. Yeah, I guess I'll use a bonus action to make Chamber take a slash at it.
Take a slash at it. Roll Chamber
yeah.
to hit for me.
I'll roll it over here. It's
Oh,
it's +3 to hit, so that's a failure. No,
Ooh.
that's probably a failure.
Chambers takes a little. You command Chambers by pointing at it or them, I assume, to scratch at it. As it, okay, as it swipes at the flames, but it only whoosh, it like waves them away, not really doing much damage to the actual creature itself. I assume that ends your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
You see as the elemental finishes roaring at the room, its flames burning the room hotter and hotter as the room begins to rise in temperature due to this intense presence of heat, and the fact that all the doors have been sealed shut as the walls have closed in behind them as the elemental is summoned. You see that you've become the target of this thing's attention as it turns to you, having stabbed it twice. Hold on. There we go. It is going to attack you. As it brings its flaming arms up to, Oh, what?
It's got a fire form. Making melee attacks at it hurts you.
Huh. I'm gonna say since you did it with a spear and not like a smaller weapon...
The spear has a 5-foot range.
Is it not a polearm? Like, it doesn't have the 10 foot?
It is
No.
technically...
It doesn't have range.
Okay, wait, so hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read this very well beforehand. I just knew, like, it's basic. I just knew it would be something tough. Let's see.
It is. You're not wrong. It's something tough. If you make a melee attack against a fire elemental, you just take damage.
You just take damage. Right. We're gonna find my... I'm gonna keep it at the if you attack it with a melee attack, and not,
If you get all up in its grill.
Yeah, because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And I don't like it, and I don't think it's fun. Where is my D10? Okay, wait. Yeah, this is my D10. You're gonna be taking 8 fire damage as you jab into it, and the flames like whip into your face as it then turns to reach down and like swipe at you with the claws that have formed from its arms. I'm gonna roll twice here.
Attacks.
That is a 9.
Misses.
And a... Ooh, that second one's a 20...
That hits. Don't worry about the math. That hits.
Okay, I was gonna say it's 18 plus 6, but yeah. The first swipe as this fire elemental swipes at you with one arm as you back out of it in order to get away from it, but sensing you trying to back out of it, it jabs forward with its other arm, slamming you in the chest. Let's see. Is your armor flammable?
I'm wearing scale mail, so probably not.
So yeah, I'm gonna say no. Regardless, you are taking...
I am wearing like padded armor underneath the scale mail.
I'm gonna say since it's hitting your top, it's not like reaching under you and getting your padded armor.
It's touching me. I do have that scarf on though.
Is the scarf magical in any way?
Don't pull your punches.
It's lit on fire. It is lit on fire.
Okay, cool.
Your scarf is lit on fire around your neck as it slams into you. You're gonna take 8 fire damage from this as it smashes
Alright.
its fist into you as you try to dash away as it slices you. I was asking if it was magical to see if it had any fireproof
It's not.
properties, to be clear.
It's not match.
Okay. I'm just checking. As it swipes at you though, it senses, that there are some targets in the room that it hasn't really acknowledged yet, and it's going to turn and it's going to look towards. It has not seen Priza yet, as Priza is tiny and maybe emanating steam, but it doesn't really give a shit about that. It almost
I think it should hit me. Can I jump out of it and be like, hi?
you will get an opportunity attack on it as it floats over towards Adel and Howdy, who have been kind of in the sidelines, but this creature assumes a threat. It's specifically looking at Adel compared to the rest of you. Priza, you do get an opportunity attack on this thing as it floats over
I can't
there.
find me.
It exited my range as well.
Oh, it did. Yeah, roll that attack roll for me.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, Sears.
A natural 1.
Okay, get Chambers in there too, because you left Chambers' range.
Yeah. Okay.
I just fucking turn around and just like fucking
Well,
Mario forward as I do 10 damage with a 20 to hit. Unless does 20 hit?
I need to look this up. I don't remember his forward air.
it's like a downward spike. He like swings his big hand down.
Oh, that's Mario's forward air. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
using your fist for this, right?
Uh-huh.
You both. I'm just gonna roll 1 dice for this. Sears, you take your spear as this elemental leaves to go target someone else and attempt to make a jab, but the elemental already moves out of your range before you can hit it. I imagine it's a success. Is it a successful melee, or is it just a melee attack? Touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack, so it's a successful one. You jab your spear forward as it flickers out of your range, as Chambers also swipes at it, flashing its flames across the room once more. Priza, you take your fist and jump up, attempting to hit it, which you do, slamming your hand into it. Is
It
your
is
arm
magical.
It is magical.
Yes, the battle fist is magical, so it takes the full
Slamming
10
in-
damage.
You slam this fist into the face of this creature, but it seemingly goes unfazed as you smash your fist into it. It looks for whoever hit it like that, and you're on the floor by the point it like turns around. You're a quick little thing. Excuse me. You are gonna take.
Uh-oh, we lost someone.
Did we?
Adel,
There we go.
Adel. Oh, hi.
Oh. Adol?
We're back.
Okay, hi Adol. Uh-oh.
I hate this.
I'm
I
so
hate my
I think
sorry.
it sees me. Let it see me, coward.
It's not really looking for you as you like slam into it. You are taking 3 fire damage from its flames flashing back into your face as you fall onto the ground. But it like turns to look at where it came from a moment, but doesn't seem to really care much as it turns to then look right back at Adel. I was gonna say, speaking of, it is Adel's turn, but I forgot Adel's going last. You see Callahan pulling out his I was gonna say his wife. What sounds better, pulling out his wife or pulling out his gun?
God.
I don't think pulling out on a wife should be used in the context together.
Okay.
Oh God.
He pulls out his gun and he shouts specifically to you, Sears, as he sees you getting flashed back at it. It says, "Don't do that again. That was stupid." And he points his gun at it, and you see, Sears, who all is looking at Callahan as he fires his gun?
I would have
Oh,
glanced
he's-
at him if he called me out.
Howdy's a little bit preoccupied with a giant flame elemental in front of him.
Okay, true. So probably Adel and Howdy do not notice as he takes his gun, and you see it definitely doesn't fire a bullet. You see this kind of small black ball of energy form at the end of the gun, and this beam comes flying out, slamming into the creature. Hold on. Give me just a second. I need to look this up. But you see is this, fuck off. Hair in my keyboard. No, sorry. You see as this blast goes flying towards the creature and misses completely as it slips just by its head with a whoosh. almost making like a little hole in it, but it immediately reforms back into where it was. Oh, he gets a second one. That's right. And you see as he fires again with his pistol with another. It doesn't make the sound of a gun. It almost makes the sound of this like beam going as it shoots off across the room. This one also misses completely as he shoots it, and he seems unfazed by the fact his gun does this. He just kind of shakes his hand and puts it down and just shit. Fuck. He kind of gets an idea for a moment and reaches into a little bag he has on his back, and he pulls out this small jug of water. He doesn't do anything with it yet, but he just has this in his hand now as he moves over to kind of, he comes over to check on you, Sears. He's like, he kind of leans in like, you okay? You all right? You need, like holds up the water to kind of like motion toward your burns that you have on your armor.
Hello? I'm fine. You could pour that water on and put my fire out.
Oh god. I'm gonna say, would we agree this is a bonus action to put out Sears? This is Scarfire. Okay. He like pours some of the water onto your scarf, Sears, and like kind of pats it out like what flames are left, and he goes, "Should I throw this at it? What's left anyway?"
Do what you must.
Duly noted. He slaps the little top back on and he flips it around to hold it like a you know those I think the Ulapul Cab Caber, whatever the fuck that Demo Man weapon is, that like when you smack people.
A grenade.
It's a type of grenade. It's a stick grenade.
It's a type of grenade. He holds it like a stick grenade, readying to throw it. That will end his turn though, as he doesn't have anything else to. I would count that as an attack action, which he does not have. Howdy. Hey. This flaming elemental is currently not focusing on you, but its presence looms over you as this massive fire elemental just looms over you and is like looking at Adel, but that's not to say its presence is unfelt in front of you. What do you do?
Yeah. Well. Ranged attacks get disadvantage if they're close, right? Like
At point
spells?
blank, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, if it's forced to make a wisdom, or if it's forced to make a saving throw, does that
What do you mean?
do anything? If I do a spell like Toll the Dead, and make it, yeah.
If it's a saving throw, it doesn't get disadvantage. If it's an attack roll, it does.
Okay, I would. How do you? How does Howdy do this? Actually, what does he have on him? He
What are you
doesn't have
trying
much.
to-
He has a gun.
What are you trying to
just
do?
Just cast a spell, baby.
What are you casting?
Toll the Dead.
Give me a second. I don't remember Toll the Dead.
D12 if it's taken damage before.
Yeah.
Which it has. Do I need a save for that?
Wisdom, please.
Oh boy, you pick like the fucking literally like oh actually no, it does have a decent wisdom stat. That is gonna be a 9. I assume
that does fail that.
that
Yeah.
does fail. What does Toll the Dead look like? Okay. You see
I don't know, man.
You see as you panickedly cast this with your hands, you see like a little bell appear next to this fire elemental, and with a dong. What's your modifier after that? 4+.
It's just a flat roll. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, no, you add your spell.
Or do-
No, that is not right.
Oh,
you don't add spell
yeah,
attack.
you do
mod.
not add. Your
I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry. You hear a little dong as this bell lights the fire within. You see, like almost its heart almost get lit green as it fizzles out ever so slightly within this creature, as it kind of like takes a step back for a moment and like holds its chest, kind of patting itself down, rubbing its chest, before immediately going back to looking threatening at you. What do you do
He's
now?
looking at me.
No,
Looking at
Adel.
Howdy.
At Adel.
Oh, okay.
Adel, no, wrong person. You know,
bonus action.
I was gonna say I don't have to be right back when Osiris did.
Oh.
But
But that's if Adol's computer's working.
Uh-oh.
Here, I promise.
Okay, okay.
what can he do as a bonus action? I can't cast
then-
another spell, right? It's like it's only one spell a turn or something.
Well, it's one spell, one cantrip, like a leveled spell and a cantrip.
Yeah, and you haven't.
But it'd have
Cast
to
a
be
leveled
bonus
spell.
action, main
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Well, how would Howdy fare if he just tried to just like slip a little bit
You
away?
can certainly try. Do you want to?
Probably not out of attack range, but just kind of out of
Like slip
so-
away a little bit
Like, not-
from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
you like kind of like scooch across the wall, like with
he
your
is
back
scooching
to
across
it.
the wall exactly,
As you
yeah.
leave Adel there to deal with the fire elemental's kind of enraged gaze upon him. Does that end your turn?
Howdy's just like hiding his, like tipping down his hat a little bit, like just like, yeah.
I'll
I
leave
think
this
that's
one
all
to
he
you.
has to do. You got it, bud.
Yeah,
I'm a ranged man. I can't do anything up front.
All right.
That ends your turn,
Huh?
Howdy?
Yeah.
Okay. Adel, finally, it's your turn.
I've got a question.
Yes.
We love questions.
Evens or odds?
Interesting.
Odd.
All right. So, I got wall of water. I have wall of water as a
Oh
spell.
no.
Hello?
I have wall of water, and I said odd or even. I'm going to create a ring of water, in 20-foot diameter ring of water.
Aren't you? Well, wait. I thought you were out of second level slots, or is that
It's
just
third
something?
level. It's tempestuous magic. Gives me a third level spell in form of
Hell
wall of
yeah.
water.
Okay. All right.
Yay.
All right. So you're making a ring of water around this elemental.
Yes.
So hold on. So like kinda. Let me draw a little circle here. Kind of like.
got
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like. It's 20 foot in diameter that you can do it up to, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of encircle this elemental in this big wall of water, and you see as it looms over you forebodingly, it kind of backs up a bit as this waterfall just starts. Whoosh, it comes down onto the floor. Howdy, you're unfortunately caught like right under it there, as it just like smacks under your head, the water as it like pushes you out of it, slightly. And
Stopping wet kobold.
stopping wet kobold. This
Does this
wall.
mean I'm out of attack of opportunity range?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yay!
Because he can't really hit you through the water. It's a
Yeah.
foot thick. But yeah, now the elemental is surrounded by this wall that's now raining down in front of him. That's your action. What else?
All right, give me half a second. I'm gonna copy and paste the spells description into the game because it's a lot into the game time chat because it's a lot.
Okay. I also have
And
it
so-
open.
Okay. Well, I have it in because it also pertains to everyone else because it affects what they're able to do through it.
I'm assuming you're referring to the
Yeah,
any
full
ranged
terrain.
weapon attack that enters the wall space at disadvantage on the attack roll and
Yes.
fire damage.
It's also difficult.
Have.
It's also difficult terrain.
It is
It's also difficult terrain. All right, so bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to Form of Dread right now.
Ooh. Okay.
How
for
tall
my-
is this elemental?
It's. Let me look at his. It is a. Why doesn't it say? Oh, it is a large elemental, which I think is in like the 15 to 20 feet tall range. I think.
All right, so I'm still shorter than it, but
We'll
not by
go with
much.
we'll go with like 13 feet. I think that's a good number. Because this room isn't also that tall. It's like 15 feet tall. So he's about like 2 feet off of being as tall as this room.
All right, I am just shorter than him.
All right.
I'm
But
about
not-
10 feet tall. Okay. Oh, let's go! I get 13 temp health as well.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yay!
Do you move? Because he's currently like trapped right now by this water. He can't get you.
No, I'm good right here. I'm gonna move like right here.
Okay, you move a little ways away. That ends your turn though.
Also, it's not gonna be like I'm darting over. I'm gonna be like slowly stalking the circle, staring at the fire elemental.
It's
Terrifying.
it's like wildly following you around as it also like looks at this wall of water around it, confused and scared. Because you've basically just summoned a big waterfall all around it. It looks around at all of you, scared and confused, but still angry in that kind of scared and confused way. With that,
Right.
if that ends your turn, Frieza, hey, big wall of
Top of the
water in
order.
front of you.
Yeah.
Freeze like was like, if you're not gonna see me, then you're gonna fucking hear me.
And you see it's like
Everyone, like, shut your ears.
What?
I'm gonna basically ask everyone to close that, like, cover their ears.
I'm saying that in Callahan's voice. Sorry, he like
What
goes
did
to
he
cover his ears. He went what? What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I will do that.
starting-
I would recommend it. As Frieza kind of like the like canisters on Frieza's arm bubble up, so like the tubes kind of like get bubbles, and like basically outstretches their hand and puts it back in, and is gonna run through the water and fucking uppercut the shit out of the fire elemental after casting Thunderous Smite as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Roll to hit.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah. Roll that
Okay,
damage for me.
Oh boy, I will. Let's have a good old Let me think about this. Let me think. Give me a second. Let me think. I'm going to do maths.
Mhm.
Good old 22 points of damage.
Damn.
Magic damage.
All right.
That's 12 bludgeoning, 10 thunder. And it
Okay.
rings out with like a 300 feet like loud noise. So I'm trying to get him to like notice me
As
by doing that.
as it like looks around confused, it hears the sound of you pushing the water. It's like a as you come through, and as it turns to look at you, you uppercut this thing with a loud boom as your
I like to
fist.
think like basically as it's not an actual like thunder smite or whatever. It's basically like just punches so fast from below up so fast it like breaks the sound barrier slightly,
Like
a
a shrimp.
bit.
like a sonic, yeah, like the mantis shrimp. Just
Pistol trap.
Sorry, you mentioned
it-
mantis shrimp,
I-
and that got me thinking of another crab's treasure. What? Anyways,
it also needs to make a strength save or go prone. But if I remember right, elementals can't go prone.
can they not? Mm.
Oh wait, can
Yeah,
it
he's-
make a strength save?
He is immune to prone.
But is it being immune to being pushed?
No.
Ooh.
Okay, make a strength save.
4.
Okay, he gets pushed
4.
10 feet into the water wall.
Oh God.
In the
all right.
water.
Okay, no, actually, Frieza doesn't uppercut. Frieza does just like a fucking straight forward punch, and it just like kind of impacts, and then does a second burst as it flies backwards.
As
I feel like a,
You-
like a
yeah.
huge jab.
Yeah,
you hit it with a as it slams into this elemental, you displace all the flames, revealing this almost magma core that's within it, almost as if though it's its heart, sending it flying backwards as it stumbles through the water. You hear this shriek of as the water sizzles, boiling away all of its flames. When it emerges out the back of the water, its flaming arms have reduced to like mere embers connecting these fiery hands. Its body is reduced to these almost firebolt-looking projectiles swirling around its heart, with its head being the only thing left. It is incredibly damaged as the water has basically put most of it out. It doesn't even have the cyclone for legs. It's basically a floating swarm of firebolts around its heart, like spindling embers for its arms, with only its full claws and head remaining. You've got it
Frieza
on the
just
ropes.
slowly walks out, like basically like just moves it, and just slowly walks out of the water. The water like trickling off its hat, like off their hat onto it, as they just like the like arm steams up from the heat or whatever, as it just walks and gets closer in front of it, like, come on, bitch, you hit me now.
You see as the creature looks at you angrily, letting out a huff as its embers begin to die out. Fortunately, it is Sears' turn. Now, I believe. You don't have anything else, right?
No.
Okay, Sears, it is now your turn. You are free to take the bottle from Callahan if you so choose.
Nope.
It is
I'm
okay.
I'm gonna unpin Chamber first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna take my spear. I'm gonna flip it around so that the point is facing down. Take 10 steps forward, 10 feet forward, and
Oh.
throw my spear at him.
Are you going for his heart or the flames? Probably
I'm
his
going
heart,
for
I
the-
imagine.
The magic, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Roll that for me.
14 to hit.
A 14 just barely hits. Yeah.
All right, so I get +2 because I got thrown weapon as my
Ooh.
fighting style.
Ooh. Okay.
So 6, 7, 8 points of piercing damage.
8. All right. Yeah. You pull your spear back. Take a
I
few
pull
steps.
out another one and
Okay.
throw.
Are you doing two? Oh wait.
Oh, another spear.
Extra
Yeah,
attack, most likely.
you think I was stupid enough to have just one spear?
No.
17 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
7, 8, 9 points of piercing damage.
All right. You take both of these spears, stepping forward with the first and throwing it like a javelin as it whoothunk, pierces directly into the elemental's heart. As it like stumbles backwards, this spear in the heart. It attempts to grab the spear from its heart, which you follow up with a second spear. And you see, as you throw this spear towards this thing's magmatic heart, once boiling with flame and fire, it smashes into this heart, breaking it into little bits. The embers immediately dissipate, the rocks crumble to the ground, as they slowly begin to lose their heat, and the elemental is dead. I don't know how to... I'll squish him. That's his heart.
I regather my spears.
I just like
Yeah.
shake my arm slightly.
You see your first spear that the elemental tried to grab has these... The handle isn't damaged completely beyond, like, use, but it's now has these singe marks where it tried to grab where it tried to grab the spear, and it lays dead on the ground. And you see that the other door that... there's the two doors you came in, but there's one final door that has been sitting in this room that didn't get covered up by the stone walls that now lays before you. It's just sitting
Awesome.
there.
Breeze is just like kind of like panting a little bit.
Oh my god. You see Callahan
He's
kind of...
sitting on the gr-
Callahan walks up to the heart and, like, pokes it with his gun a bit. He goes, oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't know it would be that hot. Oh no. He, like, takes some of the water and, like, pours it on the end of his gun. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Does it stay hot?
It was like it's like somewhat hot when Callahan pokes it, but it's like slowly losing heat, even though because it was like covered in water from the water wall.
That's hot.
Yeah, but like
Oh.
he pours the water on it. Does it stay hot or does it?
He poured it on his gun, not the heart.
Oh,
You can ask him if
So
you
we'll pour water on it.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's
I
like
wanna-
there's a giant waterfall.
could you like. He like looks over to you, Adel. Could you just like move it over here?
Yeah, sure.
I don't care if you can't move the water wall with the spell, but yeah, you can. For the sake of this, you can move it over here. You like kind of move the water walls.
it takes extra concentration.
Yeah, as you move the water wall over to the heart, as it begins to sizzle on the heart until eventually it doesn't sizzle anymore. Callahan puts his gun back in his holster, puts his hands on his hips, and goes, "What the fuck was that thing?"
Fire, I think.
I mean, yeah, but like that fire was like alive.
I mean, I've seen ice be alive before. Those weren't uncommon back in
Really?
my day.
Does
I sound
ice just do just random like elements just come alive? Is that a thing?
I don't think it's random. I think it's more like the magical, even like the magical like substance that is the element sort of forms a core that gains sentience. I don't know how. It's weird.
Huh.
I don't know, maybe we should call him like elemental.
I mean,
That
it
makes
was pretty.
sense.
It was
Yeah.
pretty mental what we went through. So I'll give you that.
Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, just give me a second.
I'm
He
still
pulls out.
behind the water wall.
He pull. You see him pull out his gun
Scared.
again on the like sizzling chunks of the rock, and you see as he just pow 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 unloads a chamber of these like blasts into the gun,
Oh.
or from his gun into the chunks of the rock, making sure they're broken into a fine powder. And he just kind of blows on his gun, puts it away. All of you could see these like blasts that definitely weren't bullets. Well, that takes care of that, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna come back. I mean, it had like the little circle it needed originally. Like, right, we're sure this thing isn't gonna come back.
I'm gonna take a piece of the. Did any of the chunks come off?
There's like a bunch of chunks that you could take one.
I'm gonna take a pocket-sized chunk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a
it's-
big, a decent sized chunk of it.
You
I'm
all
also
grab.
gonna
Wait.
take the chunk.
Is it still
Wait.
warm or has the water?
still warm?
Um,
Yeah.
completely-
As you pull it away, it's not like on fire burning, but like the stone is still warm to the touch. Like it's been wrapped in a blanket for a really long time. You know, it's warm to the touch. It doesn't burn you or anything, but you know, as you hold it, it does give a warm sensation.
Well, so is it just stone, or is there like magic within it? Can I cast detect magic to see if it's like magical property?
I'm gonna say save your spell slot because you can definitely tell there
Oh,
is
so it's
some
a
kind of
cantrip.
this kind of it is a
Detect
can.
magic's not a cantrip.
I thought it was the
I have it.
first.
No,
level.
I have Eldritch Sight, so it's not a cantrip.
Oh,
but I can do
okay,
it well.
okay.
It's just a free spell.
You can definitely tell there is magic within this rock. It was used to create this elemental, but in the state it's in, it's not going to create another elemental that could hurt you.
Okay. Hey, this is a really easy fire starter right here. We just like pour magic into it.
I'm gonna grab a little piece and put it in my bag.
Everyone get a little piece.
I could probably turn this into a fire starter.
Callahan will not take a piece.
What if we use this for steam engines? What if we like turn this into like we like put this in a boiler?
This would
That's what I was
this would
thinking.
just be a really fancy coal, though. I mean,
I mean, but then we got like
It's magic.
it's magic. It's magic. I cast detect magic on it. It's still magical.
I suppose, but I mean, isn't the whole point of finding the spark so that we don't have to rely on steam power anymore?
I mean, yeah, but like it could still be useful.
it could be. Yes,
Conservation of energy.
I suppose I can see your point. It's definitely a ecological solution, but I don't think we're
could
gonna
make a
find.
canister that keeps your soup warm.
That as well.
I suppose you could do that as well. Yes, but
Or just like a hand warmer or something.
That's what I was
Can
going to
warm-
use it for.
I'm gonna do research on this tonight.
I'm not gonna touch the evil rock that turned into a big fire thing. But the way I
Coward.
see it,
How common is like elemental forces?
elementals are at least from what you know, elementals are a very rare creation nowadays, where there used to be in a big abundance of these kind of cores, or the magic and tools in order to make these cores to make elementals. They've become a much bigger rarity and are used in
All right, so
mostly combative
how-
scenarios.
how long ago?
I'd say like in the past, ever since the last spark really dissipated, it's been difficult to find like a consistent number of elementals really anywhere in the material plane.
All right.
Hey, zombie.
Like, so I'm an elf of like I'm like 200 or 300 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around the block for 2 centuries.
Yeah, I
would be aware of elementals, being a person who's very rarely ventured towards any kind of major civilizations.
I suppose, yeah, you'd be
Would I-
aware of elementals and their existence.
Would I know alignment
Of this specific elemental or of the elemental in
of
general?
elementals in general?
You I'd say you'd know that fire elementals tend to be they tend to be more bestial in nature, not really as sentient as other elementals,
Bit
like
more chaotic.
a bit more not chaotic, just a bit more animalistic, that run by instincts. They could be completely docile, or if you piss them off, they could be angry. I'm trying to say neutral in this.
Okay, that's what I was getting.
Yeah.
I am. I look at Callahan and I tell him, "It's not evil.
Oh.
It's not evil. It was most likely summoned here, placed here to protect this place. It's not evil."
Huh.
I grab another chunk of it and I toss it at him.
He just kind of holds it in his hand for a moment. Well, now I'm just. He like puts it down with the pile and like gives it a little pat. I don't want that. Now I feel guilty.
I grab another chunk and move onward.
Is it more than a century old? Oh, wait, it's not an art. It's not an art object. Ignore me.
Yeah, it's not an art object.
That's what you think.
Callahan
It's art to
moves. Well, it has to be art to majority for this to work, and I think it is just a little elemental
them.
core. Kiwi, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Howdy's just kind of hanging around. He's just like, I have no idea what goes on.
You all walk up to this door, this final door that lays before you. Who goes in first?
Why not? I'll go in first.
I was gonna say I'll
I'll
offer
be right
because
behind him.
I'll,
Crazy, you can go ahead of me then.
so I have 19 AC and shield. Hey, you ready to go first?
And Callahan will follow in last. You see as you all walk into this room. Don't move, Callahan. You see as you all.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Whoa! You
Oh,
see as you all
are we
walk
moving?
into this room.
No.
It's the same yellow haze on the walls with the white floor on the ground. And the avatar of El is like looking at the wall. He's like staring at it for a moment before you come in. And he turns around to look at all of you and is somewhat shocked that you're in this room. Well, seems even fire couldn't keep you down, huh?
Howdy.
I can
Howdy,
summon
babe.
water. That wasn't the greatest idea.
Oh, well, it
Can we
was meant
kill
to
you?
be metaphorical.
Oh, well, sure, that works as well.
I thought about what you all said earlier in like the room when I was listening to your secrets. I don't think I want you to have this. And he whisks away some of this haze to reveal this small open chest with this chunk of bronze in it. Adel, you see this and immediately can recognize there is tamed electricity flowing through whatever this object is. You see the light static around it of tamed electricity within it. But he closes this off rather quickly. I think even you aren't deserved enough to see the light again. Because I thought about it, he points to Adel. Here, could you all hold on, let me. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll move.
You killed a man and then ran away, and you've got no guilt about it.
I have guilt.
No, you don't. You would have turned yourself in if you had guilt. You would have done something.
That's not the
but
same thing as guilt.
Pretty sure it's a side effect.
That is much more extreme.
You're
than
not.
guilt.
You're not in a position to defend yourself. Shut up. He points at Howdy. I know you've
Howdy.
done something. I don't know what, but you've
Uh-huh.
done something. You,
Yeah?
tiny thing,
What'd I do?
are
Okay.
murderous, and you use the excuse that you have a short life ahead of you to condone your murders and not really.
I didn't condone it,
Oh,
I
you
know what I'm
little
doing, and I-
liar.
and I
Come on,
can kill you.
You're justifying yourself a little too much. You are worshipping dead gods and want to use this power that could be used to, I don't know, fix your world, change it somewhat, for revival of a creature that may cause more harm than good. And you, he points to Callahan, you're just plain weird, man. Married to your gun? I mean, I think we all know that it's a little... There's something going on there. Callahan looks to the rest of you and goes, I want to shoot him. We all
I
in
don't think
agreement?
it's weird. Go ahead.
Is it a good time to mention I'm in service to the god of death? Like, is that like a card I could play here?
You can absolutely mention that. Callahan will immediately point his gun at the avatar of El, and you see as he kind of he laughs this off, waving his hand. Yeah, you go ahead, draw your weapons. You're not winning a fight with me. I mean, again, did I make it clear what I am?
I
Maybe
still
I
saw
need to-
fear when you realized I could hit you.
You have said very exactly, you are not a god.
I am not.
That means we can kill you.
But I am the devoted follower of a god. I am the creation of the manifestation of all of his followers' will. I am the being of El. I am the avatar of El. I am of his will. And you see as he tears off his vest he had on to reveal these almost angelic wings next to him, and he takes his dagger off, and you see why he was making the pen click motion. As he clicks on the hilt, it extends into a second blade as he grabs the middle of it, twirls it, and stands in a battle position. And I think you shouldn't see the light again. And I'm going to make that a
can I-
reality.
Just because I know you're probably going to go initiative. Freezer is ready for the moment he stops talking to run 40 feet, which is my current movement speed, to get up to him.
Unfortunately, the one thing he's going to do before he makes any action is he snaps his fingers and turns invisible. With that, I need you all, hold on, to roll initiative. That is loud,
Alright.
I'm so sorry, and that's not the right... I'm an idiot, hold on, I'm
You're
getting the
gonna roll-
music. The music's on
Rolled
stream, but I
22
forgot to
again.
put it on,
I rolled 4. That's a natural 1 plus 3.
hold on, wait, I played it for myself, literally
It
not for
hasn't been a
anyone
minute
else.
yet, right?
I love this music.
Just making sure
Uh,
it hasn't been a minute since
that is
the
the
last
cr-
fight.
This is the Crimson Court. Oh my god. Okay. I'd say it's like. Oh my god. I'm going insane. Leave me alone. Give me a second. Okay. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Has it been a minute since the start of the last fight?
I'd say it's been a minute since the fight ended.
Okay, my blade song's done. I think I
Ever-
can do it again. Let me check.
Everyone roll your initiative.
Okay, cool. I can use that a few times.
Did
So wait, okay. Howdy with a 23, Priza with a 4, Adel with a 19. What did Sears get?
22 again.
22 again. And I will tell you immediately what his initiative is. Unfortunately for you all, he's very fast with a dirty 20. With a dirty 20 for his initiative. So he will go
Alright.
again with the target going middle. I wrote the name as dirty. I didn't write the avatar of L. I wrote dirty : 20 for a second. That is the initiative order. Howdy,
He's kind of dirty, ain't he?
he is kind of dirty. Howdy, you're going
Where's
first.
Callahan?
Oh, Callahan, you're
I'm
right.
so-
I'm so sorry. I'm
Holy
stupid.
shit! I have such a stupid idea to find him.
He got a 6.
Alright.
Sorry,
Would
Frieza.
Devil Sight pertain to seeing through invisibility because it sees through magical darkness or not?
No, it
It's
would not.
darkness.
He is essentially under the effect of the invisibility spell at this moment.
Okay.
Oh, oops. There we go. Howdy, it is your turn first.
Correct. I think Howdy is just going to kind of move forward a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think he's just gonna like prepare to dodge because he
You're
can't do much against.
You're
the
gonna ready the
unseen
dodge
enemy.
action.
Yeah,
Okay. And that'll end your turn.
I think so. Yeah, he's kind of doing like the 360, like hands near his hips for no guns,
Mm-hmm.
just like looking around.
Like you're alert, you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. That will send it to Sears. It is currently your turn.
All right, he's still invisible, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna step forward and just stand at the ready. I'm gonna hold my action to if something attacks me or chamber, I'll
Mhm.
attack back.
Okay.
That's my
All
turn.
right. All right. That unfortunately makes it the Avatar of L's turn. You hear this kind of whoosh around the room as you see the Avatar of L. You don't see him. Sorry, I'm stupid. But you eventually hear like this whoosh of him move until eventually he becomes visible again. Shit. How do I? Okay. He becomes visible again, but he is no longer alone with 3 other avatars of L with no wings on them. You can tell the difference because the actual avatar of L has his wings spread, but he reveals himself once again with this group of 3 copies of himself standing there, all of them not having the same staff and just having a dagger in their hands, all of them staring at you. Do we want me to roll initiative for all these guys, or do we want them to just have the same as him? What are we thinking?
It's your call, man. You're the DM.
I know.
I
I just
think
want
same
to.
as him.
I just want to know. Same as him. Okay. I just want to,
Make it easier.
know what you all think is fair. All right. So let me L copies times 3, and we'll put them right after him. This is his action, so he will take a moment to step back, and you see him begin to like twirl his blade, kind of like in almost like a waiting motion as he sees the copies kind of all begin to take form. One of them will immediately go towards Howdy. The other will immediately make their way over to Sears, and the other will begin moving towards Callahan in the middle of the room.
All right.
You're tiny.
He came towards me.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
should have
attack.
stayed behind Frieza.
All right, yeah. As this
I literally went into the room first for a reason.
21 to hit.
21 to hit, that will hit. Roll me damage.
6 points of piercing damage.
You take your spear and you jab it into this Avatar of L copy as it comes towards you, dashing at you with this dagger. As it runs at you, you jab forward and bring your spear back, only to find you don't pierce it very well. It's a light cut on this thing. It is resistant to non-magical damage as it begins to bleed almost this light fluid as it begins to bleed from the gash, and it takes a stab down at you. That's gonna be a 15.
That misses.
That misses. It swings down on you, but because of your stab, it sways it off course as it swipes just in front of you, as it looks up at you with malice in its eyes, as it brings down the dagger on you. Howdy, this copy's gonna do a similar thing, coming at you with a forward jab with this dagger. That's a 21.
Dodge
Oh wait,
action?
he has disadvantage because of your dodge action. That's right. Unfortunately, it went 18 to 19. So it's still 21
Hello,
because
Fortnite.
18 plus 5.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's gonna jab forward with this dagger as you're like kind of you ready yourself, but it comes at you very quickly as it whoosh, and jabs into your side. That's gonna be
Pardon me.
3 radiant damage as it jams its knife into you. And the other one's going to immediately run at Callahan, who's got his gun, like, ready, but isn't ready for this copy to just come running at him. It doesn't get quite close enough. I meant to move him back one. It doesn't get quite close enough to attack him yet, but he is going to be preoccupied with shooting it once it gets close enough. That will end the copy's turn. That makes it Adel's turn. Adel, how long does your form of dread last?
It's gone. The first one's gone.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
All right, but
was-
I have 2 more.
Oh, lovely.
I got 3 of them. All right.
Ooh,
It's time, man. It's time, baby. All
this
right.
time.
So, I'm gonna run forward up to here. I'm ignoring this guy. This guy's not real. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on the actual avatar of L.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, roll the hit for me. And I need to make a what?
That is a 16.
16 to hit?
It's 16 to hit.
You just barely under it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, that's fine.
he still needs to make some kind of save though, no? Or is it only on hit?
No, it's actually hold on.
Ice knife? Yeah, you could still do the little explosion.
Yep,
if you
on a
want.
hit, takes one.
Yeah.
Hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a succeed on dexterity saving throw.
All right,
Yeah.
I will make that for
You
you.
must succeed on a dex save.
That is a 19 from the Avatar of L.
You got it. You succeed.
As
Half
you
damage on the
conjure,
save though.
Half damage, yeah.
oh, half damage on the save. How much damage did you deal?
It's 2d6, so 1d6 cold damage.
Okay, yeah, roll that for me.
All right. Give me it, baby. All right, that's 6 right there.
6. He will take 6
Maximum
from
on
this.
that dice.
As you
All right,
conjure
and I'm
this,
not done.
oh god.
All right, because I cast a spell of first level or higher, I have tempestuous magic, which means I fly 10 feet with wind, and
Oh,
I
no.
ignore opportunity attacks, and I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
fuck.
running at them. And I'm gonna cast Form of Dread and grow to 10 feet in height. And I'm
Oh,
gonna,
God.
I'm just gonna stand there. I'm just gonna Form of Dread in front of this guy.
You see as you bring back you bring back this ice knife and chuck it at him. He brings up his staff and begins to twirl it in front of him as the ice knife connects with the staff, popping as it gets in his eyes somewhat as he pulls his hand over his eyes and stumbles back, holding the staff in his hand. And as he brings it back to fight, he sees you just standing up in front of him, but unfaltered. Jesus fuck. I'm sorry, my brother's a dickhead. Does Form of Dread make him like need to make a save for fear or anything, or is it just you are
Only
bigger?
if I hit him with a melee attack.
Only
I
if
also
you hit him
want
with
to
a
mention
melee
I'm
attack.
drawing my longsword. I'm drawing my
Yeah.
longsword with him
Obviously.
as I do this.
He holds his staff ready to attack you whenever, he holds his staff ready to his double blade. We'll call it a blade. His blade staff ready to attack you when he gets the chance. That ends your turn though.
And then it's my turn.
That would make it Callahan's turn. You see as Callahan raises his gun at the copy coming after him, he's going to make 2 shots at it. First one's going to be an 11, which doesn't hit. And then second one's going to be a 20, nat 20. Sorry, I don't know why I said that so weird. He's going to deal... Where is it?
20, not 20.
20. Not 20. That's what they call me. His first shot is going to whiff as he fires it and it goes underneath this thing's arm, but his second one connects for a fucking slam dunk of 10 damage as he fires it at this thing's head as it goes straight through as it falls back over dead, leaving a major gap within its head. That copy is down. But he can't really do much else other than move forward, which he will do. He kind of moves up to kind of next to you, Sears, in order to help you with this copy if need be. Which you take a moment and you see that Callahan, in his tail, is holding a knife. You see as he kind of like dashes forward, he like flicks his tail. He kind of like grabs something out of a leg holster with his tail, and he has a knife in his tail now, kind of like curled around holding the hilt. But he doesn't
That's
attack
cool.
with it. He doesn't attack with it yet. He just kind of comes around ready to assist you with this copy. That does end his turn because he can't really do much else. Frieza, uncharacteristically, your turn is last.
Yes, because I got a nat 1 on my check.
Oopsie.
My initiative.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that Priza's having to like cool off the arm. And then,
Yeah.
like shakes it a bit, and is gonna just slowly walk 30 feet to get next to him.
Mhm.
He's gonna basically do the same thing, the bubbles on his arm, and he's gonna basically like jump up, try grab him by like the neck of his shirt to pull him down to look at Priza, because Priza's
Mhm.
like,
I know you were scared when I grabbed you now. See what I can do now.
and he's gonna just like let go of him and is now going to do an uppercut
Roll to hit for
as he
me.
basically like starts to get up. Yeah. I'm using Thunderous Smite again.
Of course.
I
How many spell
love
slots
Thunderous
do you have
Smite.
left?
This is gonna. I have one left after this.
Okay, okay.
Mage Armor is like is for 8 hours, so it's still up. I
Yeah.
lost my Battle Song, but
Oopsies.
Oopsies. Oh boy, that's a nat 20.
Oh god. Okay.
I think a 27 hits, right?
Duh. A nat 20 is gonna hit anyway.
That's what you think.
I'm literally the DM. Yeah, that's what I think.
Does he have any resistance to lightning or thunder? Just making sure.
Let me take a little look. I have his stat block in my thingamabob. That's gonna be a no, boss.
Cool.
You've got magical bludgeoning. Yeah, you're fine.
Take a big old 30 damage.
Jesus, you like pull him
I
down.
rolled somewhat low, but
Oh, you pull him down with
God.
his shirt as he's caught off guard by Adel being ready to attack him, and he looks down at you and he's like less fearful now, but the grab definitely catches him off guard. And you tell him what?
Like, if you thought me grabbing you was scary, that's what I really can do.
Oh, you
yes,
hear
make a strength save.
you hear a small uh-oh from him as he like
I'm
attempts
sure you can him.
as he attempts to block this Shoryuken from you with his staff, failing miserably. He got a what is that? That plus 7. He got a 7 on his save. He pulls up to block with his staff, but you move under it and the same booming sound.
Like what happens in Street Fighter. He gets pushed 10 feet back and is knocked prone.
And he sorry, your hand connects with his chest as he falls over on his back with the staff kind of in his hand, stabbed into the ground as he like falls over. Do you do anything else with your turn?
I'm just standing over him menacingly.
Okay.
I'm tiny, so it's like not actually very menacing, but just standing there.
I'm gonna fucking get you, you big guy. I'm fucking sorry.
I'm like arms out, like the fucking Bane image.
Real bad bitch.
But that isn't your turn?
Yep.
Back up to the top then with howdy. Hi, your turn. You are
Okay, so
Mhm.
what? What am I?
I was saying you are currently being attacked by that copy of L at the moment.
Yeah, so I am gonna pull out the gun and I am just gonna try to over the head with it.
Just gonna fucking whack him with it. Roll the hit.
Yeah, over with the stock of the gun.
Ooh, butt smashing.
Yeah, bop.
What?
Butt smashing
That's
with the
not
butt
his
of a
entire
rifle.
thing.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
He don't
Pretty
got no
epic.
bullets.
he don't got no bullet. He lost the bullet.
Find my
It's a
bullet.
club.
An advanced club
Ooh,
called the gut.
big brain club. Roll the hit for me.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Yeah. You roll me that damage. I believe this one hasn't been. Yeah, this one hasn't been damaged yet.
It's 2d6 plus 1 for magical weapon thingy.
Mm-hmm.
10 damage. As I clop.
Wow, okay. You're like swinging on him, right? You're not like taking both hands and smashing him. You're just like you're hitting him like a baseball
I am taking
bat.
both hands and smashing them.
Okay. You take your club and slam it into this
My
guy's
gun.
head. Your gun, which is a club, but your gun, and you smash it
Yeah.
into this idiot's head, crushing it like a watermelon, as with a sound. You're not sure why this hologram thing makes this sound, but it does as it and crushed head. This thing with its crushed head falls over dead. They begin to slowly dissipate after being killed, these copies. But you do have the rest of your turn if you want to do anything with the dead thing laying in front of you. Just get away.
I'm not on my computer right now for a little bit. Can somebody send me a screenshot of the...
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, okay,
Cool.
cool, thank you. my brother has to do something, so.
Oh no.
There you go. It's in VT text.
I can also stream it to the Discord if you want. Here. It shouldn't affect me too bad.
Whoa. Okay.
But also,
so
if
that
it goes
one guy
invisible.
died. Huh? Oh yeah. What's the other guy below me? Is that just like another copy that's just
That's a
hanging out?
dead. Yeah, that's a dead copy.
Oh, that's a dead copy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Callahan
is
killed
dead?
that copy. Yeah, Callahan killed it, and he was going over to help you, Sears.
Okay, can I just like go up like behind Callahan and essentially use him as cover?
You are
this?
absolutely
Yeah, like
allowed
that.
to do that. Okay, yeah, you go behind Callahan as his tail's like swishing with a knife in it.
Howdy is totally not getting transfixed on the swishy tail, being like,
Swishy tail with that. Ooh,
it's like a cat.
Ooh, but it has a knife.
But it has a knife. That's crazy.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, I don't think I have any bonus actions. So
All right.
we've all-
Then it will go to. It'll go to Sears. Sears. Callahan's next to you, ready to attack this copy,
Yeah.
but it is currently hard focusing you.
Does anybody speak Celestial?
Callahan doesn't.
Not celestial.
I need to check my
I speak
deck.
I speak abyssal and primordial. You chose the one of the three I don't speak.
Damn.
I speak common, primordial, and sylvan.
Okay, so nobody speaks Celestial?
I have component languages that I could put up, but I'm not gonna waste a spell slot on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I can tell you
Uh,
Callahan
I'm-
doesn't.
Okay, Callahan doesn't?
Yeah, he doesn't.
All right, cool. Sears says something in a language that none of you understand,
Mhm.
stands, and he casts Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action.
Ooh.
And he's going to attack with
The
spear.
copy?
The one in front of me, yeah. 22 to hit.
Okay. 22? Yeah, that hits. Roll me that damage.
So now it's magical piercing damage. Just this once. So it's 9 piercing damage plus a d6.
Don't even honestly don't even add the d6. These guys have a very specific amount of health. You damaged him already. He's I will give this some flavor though. You take your spear as it begins to become enveloped in vines as you jam it forward into this copy as these vines come up from the ground and basically tear it in half as it gets torn with a as it like kind of disintegrates before you as this ensnaring vines kind of just on accident basically kill this copy immediately. And with that, all the
Alright.
copies are dead. Callahan's a little more at
I'm
ease, but now more focused
I'm going
on L.
to step forward and throw a spear at this guy.
At L?
Yeah, the Avatar of L.
Okay, yeah, you have another
My
attack.
second
action.
attack.
Yeah. Go ahead.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This is non-magical piercing damage, so
Mhm.
9 reduced to piercing damage.
We're gonna
say
go.
what I say. Go ahead.
We're gonna say 5 because that would be 4.5. So we round up.
Yeah. I throw my spear. I repeat what I said, and it's in Celestial, so he understands probably. I'll have to do what it is.
Okay.
And I
A slur.
No.
no.
Okay.
What were you gonna do? Oh, you. Oh, right.
I messed. That's my turn.
You hear him as he's like backing up, panicking against Prisa and L as you say this to him. He goes, "I've said I'm not." As the spear jams into his side, it kind of falls out due to him being this kind of, made of light being, but he still like feels the pain of this thing jamming into his side, and it kind of falls onto the floor next to him. But yeah, do you do anything else?
It's my turn.
All right.
Actually, that should have been 6 damage because I forgot to add the +2
Oh, okay.
because I threw it.
Yeah, no worries. 6. Yeah, you got it. 6. Yeah. But yeah, that ends your turn. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
With that takes it to L's turn. Now remind me, getting up from prone removes
movement.
half your movement. You see as he kind of grabs his side a bit with his free hand, he kind of stabs into the ground, gets himself back up, and you see as he begins, he like grabs the front end of his spear and begins to swirl it around in front of him as this kind of light tornado begins to form around him as it begins to cut into you. Adel and Priza, as he swings this tornado forming it, you are unfortunately caught in it as he swirls his staff around in the air as it begins to emanate this light. What did I put this as? Is this, I genuinely, like, okay, yeah, this is an attack roll, unfortunately. Actually, why did I make that an attack roll? Both of you make me a dex save.
I'm fine with either.
Both of you make me a
with
dex
attack
save.
roll.
No. This is a dex save kind of thing. I think I just made a attack roll like an idiot.
12.
12. Adel?
That is a. Give me a half a second. It is a. Not 13, 17.
17. So I'm so sorry, Adel. You were 1 under. Just by 1. You see
I'm
as he
guessing this doesn't get affected by shield.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
As he twirls this tornado around, these light beams begin to cut into you, jamming into you, some slamming into you. You all take... Are you fucking... Oh.
I'm guessing it's radiant damage?
17 plus... You're gonna take 19 radiant damage as he twirls his staff and he like spins it around in his hand and grabs it with both hands as he brings it back down, leaving you all cut by this radiant damage, wink, that has basically just cut into you by this whirlwind that he's created. He's like he's like clearly tired. He's like and he kind of like jumps back a bit to get away from you, Priza, and yes, that means you both get an opportunity attack.
Amazing.
No, that's a 13.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
That's not a nat, don't worry. Oh boy, max damage, 14 damage.
You give him a good like slam into the side with your fist as he kind of moves back to like face the lot of you with his staff in hand. He looks damaged, but he's definitely not like you don't have him on the ropes. This is just the beginning for him as he holds his staff ready to attack you once more, kind of addressing the whole room, seeing as all of his copies have died immediately. That will end his turn because I did forget to give him bonus actions like a dumbass. Sorry, that makes it... I was going to say that makes it his copy's turn, but they are all dead. Adel, it is your turn.
Alright, so this is the last turn I get on this attempted form of dread, so I don't need to waste a bonus action on it. I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy.
Ooh, okay. Hex...
Alright, he doesn't do anything, it just means I do an extra 1d6 when I melee attack him.
I might be Baldur's Gating with my brain here, but doesn't it also affect an ability?
Oh yes, I can make him have disadvantage on one ability check.
Yeah, does that need a save?
I'm gonna do
There's no
dexterity.
reason-
He's gonna have disadvantage on all dexterity.
Okay, all dex.
Save,
Yeah,
all
okay, this
dexterity.
is
All dex
just
checks.
this is just a go. Okay, yeah, you can just do this. All right, yeah, you place this hex on him as you see kind of this green heart form on his chest as he kind of looks down to see it. Now what do you... Okay.
Because Hex is a bonus
T-pose is
action, I'm gonna stab him with my longsword.
Beautiful. Roll to hit.
That is a 22.
That hits. You go ahead and roll me that damage. Does
And
he
he has
needs...
to make. Hey, hold on. We're gonna have to do this slowly here, because there's a lot of things happening.
Okay. No worries. Just let me know what I need to roll.
Okay. Takes 5 plus. Okay. So he's gonna take 5 slashing damage.
Round that down, because half
You're right,
it's
Jack.
it's okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's gonna take 3.
3, and then he's gonna take 2 necrotic damage.
So 5 total. Okay. Double
And
that
then he's
for me.
also. Oh yeah, so 4 necrotic damage because it's necrotic, right? Okay.
He is vulnerable to necrotic. Yes.
And now he has to make a wisdom saving throw, and if he fails, he will be frightened until the end of my next turn after this one.
You little lucky shit. Literally, I saw it like go to the 15, and then it immediately rolled down to the 5. Oh, that's right. He also has 8 wisdom, so yeah, he's got 4 on that save. You strike him with your long sword as you bring it down on his staff, breaking it in 2 as he like frightenedly sees as you slice across his chest. He like panics for a moment, holding both blades in his hand as he frantically sticks them back together, like, you know, holding his staff up. You have scared him. All of you together fighting him has scared him. Clearly, he's either overestimated himself or underestimated you. Whatever the case might be, you scared the shit out of him. Remind me, frightened is they just move away from you and run, yeah?
They
No,
have to
that's
move away
fair.
from me.
No,
Okay.
that's fair. Frightened is disadvantaged on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight, and it can't
Okay.
willingly move closer.
Okay, alright. Still good for you.
You'll think of the spell fear, which is
that-
weirdly different. I don't know why.
That ends your turn, yeah?
Yeah, that ends my turn. I can't do anything else.
Callahan... Oh, sorry, yeah, were you saying?
Oh, and that also ends my form of dread.
Alright. Callahan peeks out from next to Sears with his gun in hand as he sees the Avatar of El, like, panicking as its blade gets broken. He's gonna shoot twice again. That's gonna be an 11. Oh, and a 21. Finally, God. He fires 2 shots wildly at the Avatar of El. Where's my things? With a pow pow. As the first one kind of flies past his head. The second one, though, strikes him in the side with a as it slams into him with 8 damage as it flies from the gun into his side as he stumbles further, trying to keep his balance. That will end Callahan's turn. It is Priza's turn. Priza.
I'm gonna walk up to him and look him in the eyes.
1 or 2?
What?
Choose wisely.
Wait, 1?
You should have picked 2.
That was if I use Cure Wounds or Thunderous Smite again. I'm using Thunderous Smite. You see the bubbles now like bubble up again. And is gonna just like basically just try hit him in the stomach. Oh, he got up, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna punch him again. I'm gonna like go for the stomach.
Roll to hit.
You don't like jump to reach?
Mario forward air.
Zombie.
I swear to God, if you tell me you rolled a nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my fucking God. Woo! Oh my God.
I think it's time to die. Fucking. 31 points of damage.
Okay.
I like to think that I just like jump up and like haymaker hands together onto him.
Like, what do you mean you haymaker him? Like with both hands, you just pow into him?
Let me give a gif of a haymaker.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I need a point of reference for my little brain.
Also, while doing that, you want to look at the image I made?
I did see it. I didn't mention it, but I love the fucking Adam Frieza. Open the window. Open the window. The marketplace. You jump up, and as the Avatar of El like frantically looks at you, as you say you should have picked 1, you jump up with a whoop, boom, as your fist bounces back. So does the avatar of L as he God damn it. Hold on.
We're holding.
What is that? I need to find this song. I need to. Oh my.
Dear God.
Hold on.
Two nat 20s. Like, is that 2 turns in a row with nat 20s?
Not
I
two
think s-
turns in a row. Well,
That's-
2
that
attacks.
is
Yeah, so 2 attacks in a
attacks
row, not 20, but
at
I got
least
a
3 nat 20s this session.
12, or like I got a 9 on my deck save. And then a nat 1 on my initiative at the start.
Fuck. Hold on.
I'm either like insanely good or insanely bad. Typing?
Hold on.
0 in
I need
between.
to. I need to. Shit.
I think of Keygen Church.
No. It's the song that plays at the end of Act 1. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I should have prepared this in advance.
That was good.
Fuck you. Oh my god. Wait, okay. Wait, okay.
What is it? Where's it from?
It's the
The
fucking
fire is gone?
no, it's the Ultra Kill it's the end of Act 1 in that
Disgrace,
cutscene.
humiliation.
Is that the name of the song? Hold on.
Hyper death.
Try
Hold on.
If it's like in the flesh, it's disgrace, humiliation.
Hold on. I think this might be it.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys, we got
this
a
is the
lot of
bitch. This is the
competition.
bitch. This is the bitch. You, as this punch lands on the avatar of L, his back slams into the wall, his wings spread. He kneels as his staff stabs into the ground, and the haze falls around you. You see as the 3 copies all disappear, and you're left with a musty room, stone dungeon, and 3 chests on the back wall. There's one kind of like little one with the artifact in it, and the there's 2 other chests right next to it. As the avatar of El holds his staff in his hand, he huffs. Now you see his light beginning to fade as he goes, No. I'm supposed to be stronger than this. No. You just think you're above everyone. You
I don't.
Yes, you do. You think you're above everyone to butcher them, to kill them for your own gain. You come in here and ruin years of protection and guardianship. There should have been someone more virtuous than you to come in here and take this. She entrusted this to me herself, and you just get to come in here with your newfangled equipment and magical tools and kill me? I'm just a guardian. I don't deserve this. I've spent all of my years here doing nothing but sitting here and defending this stupid piece of bronze. He kind of like kneels down again as he was starting to stand, shakily saying these words. What gives you the fucking right to have this? Give me one reason.
It is not for
That
us.
gives us the right. And I say in Draconic, our might gives us the right. And I'm gonna like bring my spear down on him.
Before you strike, he lets out one final little words. That's exactly why you don't deserve this. Do you still strike him?
Oh, absolutely.
You bring your spear down onto his head, and with a...
Oh,
It-
no, not into his head.
Oh, okay, I apologize.
Through his heart.
You jam it through his heart with a... And he goes... "Ugh!" As his wings begin to close and the light begins to fade, he falls over, disintegrating into nothing. You hear the chest open next to you with a... as if though automatic by his death. The one thing that doesn't fade, however, as his life leaves his eyes and his hand opens, is, the life leaves whatever body he had left, his staff falls to the ground, weirdly making a clink sound as this almost visage fades from it with a whoosh, and you hear it almost kind of jump up with a click, and it turns back into the dagger he had at his waist. His dagger lays on the floor for anyone to take, and the chests lie open now. You see there is some things in them if any of you want to search them, but the main thing is right on a little pedestal in between them is a small velvet box with that's cloaked with these pillows, is this small chunk of bronze, which you can all see now has this almost static electricity jumping around it. Adel, as I said previously, you recognize this to be tamed electricity. However, whatever this is definitely doesn't seem big enough to be the last spark. In fact, this chunk looks exactly like that, like a chunk, a shard of something bigger. You can see the grooves of where it might need to fit into something else, or where it might have been ripped apart. Callahan kind of...
I was gonna say, Priest is keeping an eye on Callahan.
I'm gonna. So, actually, you go ahead with Callahan first.
Callahan holds his gun still in his hand, looking at the dagger for a moment before looking at the chunk of the spark. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, I'm looking just directly at him this entire time.
Yeah, any of you who are looking at him.
11.
15.
11 from Adel, 15 from Priza. Sears?
Perception. 22.
22. Howdy, are you paying attention to Callahan?
What are we getting at here? What are we looking?
Callahan is looking at the chunk, and you're looking at his face. If you want, or at him if you want to.
Probably not.
You see the Adel and Priza, you see that he looks almost disappointed at this chunk of bronze, clearly going through all this just for this little chunk. Doesn't seem to be what he was hoping for. However, Sears, you sense this disappointment might be a little deeper. You can't exactly put your finger on what, but you can tell this doesn't seem to be a surface level disappointment of, oh, this is a lame piece of junk we worked for. He's disappointed for some other reason. But as he lowers his gun, putting it back in his holster, he just simply sighs with a... Well,
Can I?
it's done with.
So, can I, before we leave, or we do anything, can I, kneel down to the ashes of this fallen avatar and, say a prayer? Basically. I want to, in Primordial, basically say, we will not use this for the evil you have perceived us so much for. And, give him, a reassurance in death, almost.
Roll me a religion check.
Alright.
They killed him.
That's not good. That's a 6.
The ashes catch on fire as you say this prayer in Primordial, maybe slipping up your words, and this fire quickly envelops these ashes, and they completely disappear. There are 3 chests available to you if you want to look in them, and the chunk is sitting right there.
Can I cast message on Callahan's gun? Because I want to basically see if they're talking mentally.
Alright, yeah, you hear his gun, kind of you hear only one side of the conversation, as you can't hear Callahan talking with her, but you hear, what, is it not what you thought it'd be? You hear him he steps to the side a bit and kind of watches as you all do this. He kind of waves and goes, I'll let you all look in those. I'm not a fan of opening chests and getting all this loot. It seems we still have some work ahead of us. He looks at the chunk of the spark, which he can discern is not, it is like a piece of a bigger hole. And he kind of walks over to the wall and goes, "You're not even gonna," or his gun goes, "You're not even gonna look in the chests?" It pauses for a moment as if though Callahan's speaking to him. "Are you sure? I mean, this is clearly only one. You really gonna stick with him that long?" Pause again. "Is that such a good idea, though? I mean, even if you did get all this, I mean, what's stopping it from running out, going away again? I mean, you keep chasing this, but..." All right, well, I don't really have much of a say in this. You don't need to, you know, apologize to me. It's not gonna change anything. You sense his gun kind of sounds a bit defeated in whatever he's telling it, as he sort of, like, you can discern at that last bit he's trying to, like, apologize for what he's saying, but his gun feels defeated and is just kind of going along with it anyways.
Priya's just got like kind of eye on them. Well, just like opening the bag in case anyone wants to put anything in it.
I'm gonna pick up the dagger.
You're gonna pick up the dagger. You see, as you pick up the dagger, you see a button on the end of the hill. Do you click this button?
I'm gonna make sure it's like aimed away from anyone. I'm gonna click the button.
As you click the button, it sprouts out into the staff that, it's now in a physical form, as it's made of this fine wood and these steel blades on the end of it. This is a magical weapon that I've homebrewed, a compacted dew blade. You can hit this button to give it 10-foot reach, or you can hit the button again and turn it back into a dagger. It deals 1d12 slashing. In either
Jesus
form.
Christ.
A D12?
Yeah, 1d12. Calm
For
down.
a dagger?
A dagger
That
or
is-
the staff. It's fine. It's
As
okay.
long as it does. Okay.
It's magical. It's magical. Okay, shut up.
Yeah, even better.
Take the fun weapon and stop complaining. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this my packed weapon. You know, I think I should make this my packed weapon.
All right. Who's searching what? Who's searching what with these chests?
I'll search the lowest one.
Okay.
He's just waiting for everyone else to search, and then he's going to take everything else.
Hold on. I'm gonna put this.
Tony was kind of saying that because he was just like, "That's cool. Do you think we're gonna incur the wrath of God?"
Maybe. We're not tired of this.
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, we did just kill an avatar of God.
I did it before. It's fine.
It's just occurred to me. Wasn't like our whole plan when we got out of here, to like...
Yeah, we gotta beat you up.
No, the sword. I need to go back with the sword.
Yeah.
Which we don't have.
True.
The door ate it, remember?
Yeah.
Shit. You know, maybe we could have
We'll
like
find it. It'll be fine.
we could have kept him alive and like asked him if we could get it back. Wasn't much of a need to kill him.
Let's do
Lisa,
the chest in case it's
do
in
you
there.
still have message up on his gun?
Yes. Well, yeah, I think that's just. Let me check. It's just like an action, and it's instantaneous. Oh no.
Okay. Never mind. then.
So as long as I keep casting it, so yeah, I'll keep casting it because I'm like, because I said I like got my bag open, but still just waiting.
Like keeping an eye on him. As he says
Yeah.
this, she goes, "Oh, come on. You know you don't want to give it back to him." And there's another pause. Whatever. I mean, I suppose we could go along with that, but I mean, it doesn't really do much to corroborate your story whether you have it or not. I never really know what you saw in Oak Tree anyway. I mean, it's kind of a klutz. I mean, he's the whole reason why, you know, you quit. You didn't get the mayor role, or... sorry, I misspoke there. You didn't get the sheriff role that you wanted, and you thought he was a dumbass for getting it. Okay, yes, I guess stealing an heirloom isn't really a good revenge for that. Alright. His gun, you know, kind of stops talking after that, but, he kind of like, as this gun's like saying this to him, he's just kind of like tapping his chin and scratching it a bit. It's just kind of mumbling to himself. Could be like, re-shut the door. So firstly, each of you are searching one of these chests, right? So Sears, you're searching this bottom one. Adelie, are you searching this top one? This one right here?
I'm gonna be messing with it. Everyone else can go look at the chest. I'm with the dagger right now.
Frieza, do you want to go look in this
Yeah,
chest?
yeah.
Okay. Sears, in that chest, you find this small, you find two things. You find what looks to be a piece of parchment rolled up, tied in this nice bow, with a little label on it. This label looks to be an almost beam shape with a sun insignia put in the middle.
Hey. Hi.
This is a scroll of
You're all the way
sunbeam.
up there.
I know. This
don't
is
see
me,
this.
Panda, being a wizard who can transcribe it into my
All right.
spellbook.
Yeah, but this is a
It's fine.
This-
I'll just say
I
it
will
like that.
put that in my bag.
The second thing you find is this small orb. It looks to be made of basalt, and it's got this kind of orange glow to it as you pick it up. This is a Ferninian basalt orb of shielding. As you pick it up, it's kind of warm to the touch, but when you hold it for an extended period of time, it almost like gets colder. The color doesn't change, but you feel this sense of like temperature regulation flow throughout your body as you hold it. Frieza, in the other chests that you search, you find this like little set of rings, these small set of like 5 rings with these little yellow gems on them. And if you were to touch the gems, this kind of flashlight appears right before you as it kind of lights up in front of you. These are little rings of light. You can put them on and make a 10-foot cone of light wherever you kind of point it. And there's a small stick in here. It looks like a stick. You're not sure what it is, but there's
pick it
some
up and
weird tiny
think about
stick. Think about it as in...
I'll try and see if I can do Arcana on it.
Yeah, go ahead, do Arcana.
18.
This stick is definitely some kind of wand. You can tell by the way it's fatter in the, like, kind of bottom end of it. It's meant to be waved and cast.
I'm gonna turn away to the other side of the room and see if I cast it.
You wave your wand, and where do you point it? Where do you point it?
Over here, furthest away from anyone.
You see as this small ball of light forms where you point it, and it begins to light up the entire room, which was completely dark before. You spend one of these charges of this wand. This is a wand of daylight. It's got 3
All right.
charges. I will
Sounds good.
I will make a homebrew channel here shortly, like I did with my other. So hold on. I'm gonna put the compacted dew blade in here, and then I'm gonna put the wand. Hold on. I'm just writing these for later.
So rings of light. So like a ring makes like basically a flashlight for 10 feet.
You've got 5 of these. There's like a little kit of 5 of these, one for each of you.
Okay. Unless I
And-
can use magical tinkering to make something light.
Shut up. Not everyone can, okay? And you've got
I
this
could give
wand
it
of
to you.
daylight.
Yeah.
Do you take it all? Take them all? All these little things?
Yeah. Check my bag. I'd also grab the static thing and see if I can put it in my bag. Can I do it somewhat sneakily?
I mean, it is an open view. Sears is right there. Callahan's watching it.
See,
You're gonna
is
have to
looking at a chat. Okay, yeah, true.
You're gonna have
Callahan's watching
to.
it.
Adel is also watching it. You're gonna have to roll a really high stealth check to
Okay,
take it.
I won't do it.
sneakily.
I won't do it stealthily. Then I'll just like go up and put it in my bag.
You grab it and put it in your bag. Immediately, Callahan's like, "We're just gonna store it in a bag full of all these fucking random things. Get that shit. Give it to me. Give it
No.
out." Okay, well,
It'll
give
be
it.
fine, Callahan.
Give it to someone else. We don't know what that's gonna do in there. We don't even know what this
That is
thing
true.
does. That is incredibly
I
unsafe.
take
What
it
if
out and I'll just like I have like traveler's clothes. I'll just wrap it in like loads of clothes
There.
and then put it back in.
No,
Is
don't,
it a good
don't.
time to mention I know how to deal with electricity?
That is a great time
What's
to know.
electricity?
Don't. You're gonna. What if those clothes catch on fire? You have a whole little bag there. What if it breaks the bag?
It's
and
an
pops
extra
it open?
dimensional space.
I still think I could cut the bag from the outside. Don't do
Okay.
that. Give it to someone to carry. God, don't store it like that.
How is putting in an extra dimensional fucking space less likely
We
to be
don't know
taken
what
if
that's
someone's
gonna do
carrying
in
it?
an extra dimensional space. What if it blows up? What if you made a black
What
hole
if it
in
blows
there?
up in someone's fucking hand?
I don't think it's gonna blow up in someone's hand
It
because
will
when
not
there's a
blow
small
up in someone's
cloth-
hand unless you have fuel to start the explosion. It is
We don't know what's in
literally-
that bag.
It does the same thing as fire when exposed to fuel.
I don't know what they
It's
keep
not
in
like-
that bag. What if there's oil in that bag and it blows up? It was in a small cloth box. I think it'll be fine if someone carries it.
No, if you put the small cloth box
I was gonna say,
that it is inside of in the bag of holding, it should be fine.
Yeah,
There
I go
should be
put
no
the
problem.
bag. I put it in the box, wrapped in the clothes still, and put it back in my bag.
Do you close the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that should not cause any damage to anything. Is the box
Okay.
made of wood?
The box is made of wood on the outside, but you can see there's this small, like, almost rubber inside to it. It's like squishy to the touch.
Okay.
You
This
don't
is
know what rubber
exa-
is.
This
do
is
you?
made.
No, you would know. Sorry. The
'Cause,
rest
yeah.
of you don't know what rubber is. Adel, you know what rubber
Okay.
is.
So, before I died, this was a thing that we created specifically to stop the flow of electricity.
Oh. Well,
We would put it. We would be so. It is called. It's called rubber. I don't know how it was made. I don't know how it's made. I didn't involve myself in that. But it is used to stop the flow of electricity because it does not conduct electricity. Neither does
Okay.
wood. I will mention. Wood is not a great conductor of electricity either.
oh. I mean, I suppose if it's in its special
So,
box in the container.
If it's within that box, actually, the clothes are more a liability than anything. I would
Yeah.
just put it within the box itself without the clothes, and then leave
Hmm.
that because that will conduct the least amount of electricity.
I take it out my bag, take out the clothes, close it back up, put it back in.
Frieza, as you hold this, I imagine you're holding it with your battle arm for a second, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
You
See what
feel this
happens.
kind of surge go through your arm as you hold it. But
Uh-huh.
you know, as you continue to, it's not a bad surge. It's like your arm is powered a bit. Your digits begin to move more freely instead of mechanically as they did previously. But you still place it in the box, yeah?
Just like, well, it takes like a longer time to like just look at it in their hand, and then shakes their head and puts it in the box.
You close the box, put it in the container, where Callahan kind of shrugs and goes, I'm okay with that. If it's a special box meant to contain it. I just didn't want you to put it in a magic bag that might blow up. I feel like it'd be worse if your dimension blew up. Or whatever it is. I mean,
I'd leave my stuff, big whoop, but people wouldn't die.
I feel like that's
I
like
wouldn't
how
die.
you
I
make
don't
a
wanna
black
die.
hole. An explosion.
No, you
and
need
then-
two extra dimensional spaces.
Well, we don't know if that explosion would be extra dimensional, is my point.
Probably not.
Well, it's in a special box now in the bag. I'm sure it's fine. Look, we killed the avatar of a god. We've just raided an ancient treasure, which I definitely don't think we should have. He kind of like squints for a moment. Did anyone pull back those like cloth coverings on top of the chest? Like, he points to the chest that you've just looted the items from, and they do indeed seem to have this pillow way too high up on the chests. Like, it looks like he like kind of walks over Sears to the one you're in. He kind of lifts it up. You instantly see this glint of gold underneath, to which you see Callahan's eyes light up. Oh, I am suddenly feeling much less conscious about the fact that we've raided an ancient treasure. He pulls up this cloth to reveal there's a bunch of gold coins in these chests. Or
I
in this one,
dive
at
in.
least. Yeah, you
Sorry,
rip
we
off
should
the.
split it
Oh, yeah, I'll
5
take
ways.
some of
I dive in like Scrooge McDuck, but
Scrooge
have the
McDuck,
bag
yeah.
open, so it just like.
Oh god!
Goes into the
Oh,
bag.
that's hold on. We should split this evenly. I feel like we all contributed to getting through here. There's definitely plenty for all of us.
Let's
Let's
split
go
it
over
up
to
after.
this one. Is there one in the middle chest as well that I can look at?
The middle chest is actually in Prisa's bag, so it's not there.
Okay. This chest. Does this chest have it on it?
The money? Yeah, there's money in both of these chests.
Yes.
I will say, after you all sort through it all, there is enough for everybody here to get 50 gold.
Cool. I'll give out the gold
Oh,
from my
let's
bag.
go.
I just shake my bag and it will get like put into very nice, very nice like even stacks. I'm joking.
Sears, I imagine you and
Oh, that's
Callahan.
nice.
I imagine you and Callahan like sort out the money together. Oh, Sears?
I take my spear.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's
It's
okay.
getting a little late.
Yeah.
What items did you get in the chest, bud?
I got this rock,
Uh,
and I got this roll of paper.
His eyes wide.
can I see that paper?
No.
Oh, what? Why?
I don't
Please?
think we should let you see like any magical light. You just shoved the chunk of electricity in there without abandoned. I mean, I don't really think you can be trusted with magical artifacts,
I
honestly.
think I can very be trusted.
No.
I think I should give it.
You want to
you
steal
can have
my
to scroll
wife.
back. The scroll.
You-
You can have to scroll back after. I just need to look at it
You
for a
want
while.
to steal my wife to study her, or at least that's what she says, and I kind of believe her. So no.
Honest. It's just a scroll. I can give you the. I'll give you this wand for it in return, and then when I'm done with it, I'll give them both to you, so you can keep them both.
Callahan like looks to you, Sears, and like shakes his head. No, don't do that.
Please? I'm asking you really nicely.
Maybe later.
Okay, I need 2 hours with it, so.
Later.
Huh.
Now that you're all finished looting, you're all. Would you all want to take a long rest in here? The dungeon is safe. I mean, it's
I
biggest
want to
threat.
ask what happened to the sword that was a pivotal part of our plan.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go look for the sword.
Oh, you want to go? Okay, we
somewhere.
want to. Well, I was just saying because like it is getting late, as Sears said.
I will like to just hunker down.
Oh yeah, we could take a nap and then go
I
look
mean,
for that
the
sword.
sword's not going anywhere. It's stuck in the wall. I mean, I don't think another team's gonna come down here and find the sword. Worst case, I mean, just sneak out, freak out a bunch of people, make them think we're ghosts, run out. Might as well take a nap.
I could do that. Yeah.
I mean, we have been up for like quite a while, considering the fact we slept during the day, then we had to blow up my house. Now we're all very tired, I imagine.
Yes. I'm gonna agree while yawning.
He kind of reaches into the side of his bag and like grabs this sleeping bag and rolls it out, and you see him reach into his pocket and he grabs this kind of he has this kind of like long pillow with sort of a revolver imprint pressed into it, and you see him like set it up and put his gun on it as he lays down. Anyone want to ask me a stupid question before I go to sleep, so you don't come into my ear and ask me it in the middle of the night, looking at you, Prisa?
I was gonna ask, can I touch your gun?
No. And if you touch my gun in my sleep and I find her an inch out of place, first thing I'm doing tomorrow morning is crushing you like a grape.
You can try, bitch.
He did punch for 30 damage against that avatar.
I'm gonna make
kind of scary. That's
I'm
like
gonna
my
make
whole
a
health.
jug. I'm gonna
I
make
don't
a jug.
care.
I like look at him.
I
I'm gonna make a
don't
jug,
care.
and it's gonna have 2 gallons of mayonnaise. I'm gonna make you drink it all.
I don't care what you
That's
think you're
vile.
going to do. Do not touch my wife. I think that's a reasonable request.
I'm gonna be
That's
honest. I don't think you want to.
I'm not gonna do it without permission. It's not
He-
just a random item on the floor. If it was, I would.
He just ignores you at this point and goes to like lay down. You see him kind of like clutch the pillow with his arms as he kind of like gets comfy. The pillow with his gun in it, to be clear. You all, I imagine the rest of you like kind of all spread out and put down sleeping
It's a circle.
bags.
There's no corners for me to sleep in.
No.
What is this?
Go in the hallway.
I'm
There's corners there.
I'm gonna
You're
before we
right.
go to sleep. Priest gonna go up to say, serious. Okay, so what would you say in return for the scroll? What if when you threw your spirit came back to you?
Ooh.
That would be incredibly helpful.
Can I have the scroll?
I go back into my pouch and I hand it to him.
Yeah. Okay. And I give you a spear as well.
I hand him a spear.
Yeah. Just run up into the corner.
What level spell is it, zombie?
This is
It's a six-
Sunbeam.
That's a 6th level spell, man.
It is. Fuck me.
You can
You won't
write
be
it
able-
down. You're not going to be able to cast it without the scroll.
And it's gonna take you a while to transcribe that shit.
Yeah, that's gonna. One sec. That's gonna take
12 hours and
I'm gonna.
300 gold.
You do not have $300.
No, that's what I'm
but
saying. They can't.
as this is my campaign, scale down anything in the books that's gold to silver because gold is a lot more value in my campaigns.
so 60 gold.
I've basically given you like the biggest gold reward you're gonna get in a while. Oh wait, what?
So it's 60 gold.
I'm sure you had like
Could it be-
10 gold on you.
Huh? I have 25 and then we got 50, so I have 75, so I
It's-
have
yeah.
enough.
It's not so much here in this dungeon, you don't have access to the things you need to buy.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it because we're not gonna
Yeah,
be here for 12 hours.
Yeah, true.
You're gonna need some downtime to do that.
True.
Yeah.
When you're resting back in town, maybe it's a
Yeah.
subject for that.
I
You
need
probably
to buy so many magnifying glasses.
I have to really look at this. I have
But
to
also it's
get a
6th
picture
level,
of
so
it in
I'm
my
not gonna
brain.
be doing it for much. Although I kind of have
Yeah.
it. It's nice because it's just out, but
Yeah, I mean, you still can use the scroll to like cast it. you
well, yeah.
know?
But I actually I might just transcribe it because then we can use it, and then when I get to 6th level, I can have it.
Yeah.
Wizard moment.
When you get
Oh, not
6th
6th
level
level, 6th level
spells.
spell
Yeah,
slots.
that's gonna be a while. But yeah, you all get ready for bed within the dungeon. Because I imagine you make the spear a
Yeah,
boomerang.
Priest is taking
before
the
going to
entire
bed.
night, basically putting takes the entire. It's like this is because I can do it as part of a long rest. So I'm saying this
Mm-hmm.
is like Priest does this as a long rest of just like doing shit.
Yeah.
It's just like basically making a small like wrist-mounted device that has a small spool on it of string and
Put a
having
fucking-
string attached to the
Put a
the
fucking
spear with, like,
fishing
a
line
thing.
on it.
Yeah. So basically,
Incredible.
when he yeah. So I'm giving it a
A
returning weapon which gives
Nice.
it +1 to attack and damage, makes it magical, and returns immediately after using it for range attack.
Epic. I imagine the rest of you just go bed. Just go.
So I also wanted to ask,
Yeah.
do we level up from this at all? Or is
Yes, you do.
this- Okay.
In my campaigns, I will say this will probably translate to other death saves. Usually, after a big objective like this, I'll give you a level up, like no matter what.
Okay.
There will be
Alright.
times. There will be times where, like, if a session's really good and you do some kind of side objective, or you just have a good session and it's been a while since a level up, I'll give one out. But usually, if you want a guaranteed level up, you gotta go do the story objective. You know
Is
how
it-
it is.
Is it like 1 level up or
Just one.
so
Yeah.
level 6? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're all level 6 now.
This is where I
Um,
multi-class again into Paladin. No.
Oh my god. You
Holy
only have
shit,
4.
Paladin
You
would be
only have 4.
insane.
You only have 4.
I
only
just
have-
have action surge now. I just
I only
give
have
myself
2.
action surge.
I'm only an artificer wizard.
As you all are leveling up, I will. It is time for raids. And unless you all have any suggestions, I will send you all to the Dash Ducks account.
Let me go look.
As
There's
you
a
want-
little D&D campaign up here that I see.
Oh?
They've only got 11.1 thousand viewers right
Critical
now.
roll.
I thought you were gonna stop at 11.
11.
11.
No, I
Done.
can't see anyone better than ducks.
As
do
you
it.
all head to bed, getting your full 8 hours while you're asleep in this floor of a dungeon, which can be surprisingly comfortable with the help of a help of a sleeping bag.
I mean,
We'll
I
drift
want
to
to bet you
sleep.
that I flip my chest sideways so I'm in a corner while standing.
Beautiful. You all dream of ducks for some reason. Everyone has a dream that has a duck in it somehow. Do with that information what you will. I'm gonna send you all to the duck account for all those who are watching. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining us. And I will not see you next Thursday. I will be streaming before that Thursday, probably some random shit, but I will not see you next Thursday for another death save, unfortunately. That Thursday after that, though, you will definitely see me. Thank you all for coming down, and goodbye and good night. Okay,
Bye,
now-